My chat box updated like not recently. It updated a while ago, and I've just been like putting off like putting in the updated code. But I did that recently. Look, did you see that? They all of your messages, they're all bounced on screen. It's animated now. It works now. That's incredible. That's amazing. Wow. Anyway, hello. Hi. Hi. Hello! Hi! How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Check into your annual feed. Welcome in. How you all doing? I'm here at Toja, but you can also call me Mar. And today, what am I doing today? It's gonna be a little bit chill night tonight. We're just gonna chill, we're gonna relax, and I'm gonna play an indie game. It's actually free on itch. I put a link down in the description if you would like to check it out yourself. I'm gonna play an indie game today called Formless Star. Yes, it is. I don't know what engine it was made in, but it's like one of those RPG Maker type games. We are going to be exploring a planet made out of colors and pixels. We'll be finding creatures and giving names, I believe. I think that's the premise of this game. Anyway, yeah, it's one of those kind of games. It's got like the kind of, I love like the not like, would you say like concept art? It's the little like splash image. I also used it for the thumbnail too, the little splash image, the kind of like claymation style figures that they had there. Like kind of like, you know how there's like the mother style like claymation figures, there's like Katamari, there's like, you know how Pikmin does this too. Have you ever seen like the Pikmin like promotional images where they use like the claymation Pikmin kind of like figures? And they'll take pictures of them, like real stuff and stuff. I know, like, actually, like, if you go into, like, Nintendo, like, you can't find it if you just, like, go onto their website, but, like, if you, like, dig deep into the Nintendo archives, they actually still have a whole bunch of pages from, like, the GameCube era, just, like, still up and, like, running on their website. So, like, you can actually go back and you can go onto the official sites for, like, the original Pikmin and, like, Animal Forest E+, and, like, a whole bunch of, like, older GameCube games. Like, the Wind Waker's official site. I haven't gone up there like recently, but I think like within like the last year or so, last time I checked, within the last year or so, that was still up too. It's incredible. So preservationalist. A bunch of old DS sites are up too. I don't know about Game Boy, or like GBA and older games though, but yeah, GameCube is up. I think DS games are up. Incredible. Makes me wonder how long they're gonna leave those up. Makes me wonder they just forgot about those and eventually I'll go like try to go onto the Animal Forest E+ site one of these days just for nostalgia's sake and I won't be able to go on there anymore. Yeah. But for now, they're up. Yeah. Looks old school. I like it. I like the aesthetic. Yeah. Title screen reminds you a lot of Helix. A little bit. It's got like that kind of like abstract look to it. It reminds me like a little bit too of like Yume Nikki fan games. Yes, I feel like Helix was just like pure abstract, but like this is like, I feel like this is going for like a certain sort of pathos. It's going for like, it wants to feel warm, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's not just trying to be like out there, artsy fartsy and all that, but like it's like trying to be artsy, but like in a way that feels like warm and nostalgic. And like the music too, the music on the title screen. Have you heard like the radio sounds? Then every so often the piano comes on and like starts playing too. I was thinking about like what kind of vibe that gave me a little bit earlier, and I got like some words in my head, but they're not coming back to me right now. What are the words? What are the words I was thinking of? It's football 17776. The football thing, the American football thing I was telling you about a while ago. Like the one about like the enduring spirit, human spirit of like competition and all that. The thing where it's just like you click onto the site. It looks like a normal sports article, but then you like scroll down. It's just no, this isn't right, and then it turns into like an interactive story about like satellites talking to each other about like football and the passage of time and all that. Yeah. I haven't actually opened the game and played any of it yet, but just looking at the title screen, I can tell it's gonna be a good experience. RPG type game is more of a vibes thing than an engine thing. It is, I think. It is. But there's so many like RPG Maker type games that like aren't technically made in RPG Maker. Omori is not made in RPG. It was originally like made in like RPG Maker, but they ended up like switching to their own engine. But like I don't know. I guess since they ended up switching to their own engine, I guess you can call it like an RPG Maker type game that's not actually made in RPG Maker. What are other RPG Maker games that aren't actually made in RPG Maker, actually? Actually, Wolf RPG Editor is a free program that is like RPG Maker, but is not quite RPG Maker. A lot of, like, traditionally considered RPG Maker games were, like, actually originally made in Wolf RPG Maker. I think, like... one of those classic era horror games was, like Eve, Witch's House, something like that was, like, first made in, like... Wolf RPG Maker. It was probably like multiple ones. Actually, I think like the you know, Sandman, Hanging Man, Crooked Man, that series of like RPG Maker horror games, that might have been made in Wolf RPG Maker actually, and like aren't actually RPG Maker games. I would need to look it up though. I would need to look it up to be sure. Yeah. It's funny because Nintendo is very much against people preserving their work. At the very least, they leave the GameCube sites up. Do you want a link to the Animal Forest E Plus page? It's in Japanese. But do you want a link to the Animal Forest E Plus page? It's still... Actually, wait, should I check right now? I got a link sitting here somewhere. Let me try and find it. Not there, not there. Links. Where is it? I have it here. Is it still up? It is! It's still up, and a whole bunch of those links also work too, so you can go to the page where they have like the PDF of like compiled all of like the villager like e-reader cards. Do you remember that? The GameCube e-reader? Truly retro. Yeah. Still up, still up. I will post this... Should I post this now or should I post this after the stream? I feel like if I say I'm gonna post it after the stream, I'm gonna forget. So actually, let me go into the community tab and I'll just post it now. I could open it. YouTube. Shaking my fist like an angry old man. YouTube. YouTube doesn't want to let me into my own channel. I'll open it up after the stream. It's okay. It's okay. Actually, my browser, I might need to like close and reopen my browser. It might be bugging out because like actually my computer blue screen before stream. I don't know why, but like it crashed. I had to restart everything, and then like I opened Firefox back up, and it gave me that whole like, do you want to restore all of your tabs? And I said yes. And then the YouTube tab that I had open at the time was like the YouTube Studio live tab, and so it just loaded back into that. But I wonder if that messed things up. I wonder if like not supposed to like load directly into like the streaming interface tab, and I'm supposed to click onto there from my YouTube Studio settings, or else it messes things up. YouTube is finicky. I'll keep the tab open so I remember it though. Welcome to welcome in. How have I been? I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit of a busy day for me today, and also right now my scrummy is a little bit... It's churning in ways that I am not enjoying. I'm okay though. It's like, it's fine when I just like sit down and just sort of like rest a little, but like whenever I try to like get up and like move around a bit, then it starts hurting a little bit more. I'm not sure why. I don't actually know. I think I might know why. It's like earlier today, I went down to like this like summer camp thing at like a local university, and I like helped out with like a little like sheep lung dissection thing they were doing there, because like my upperclassmen asked me to come down and help out with it, and I said, yes, I want to do that because it's gonna look good on my resume, and also it sounds like it's fun. Yes. So I went down to the university and I did that today, and I tried to teach a bunch of middle schoolers how to dissect sheep. I tried to. Okay, so the first group was actually not too bad at all. The first group was fun. The first group, you could tell they were actually enjoying being there and learning about the sheep lungs, and they were actually listening to what I had to say to them. So the first group was good, but then the second group of kids that came in after them were a little bit more unruly, a little bit more like stereotypical middle schooler. And they were... I think this is just because like I don't know how to control middle schoolers, though. So they were a little bit harder for me to deal with, so yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just a little bit like tired from like dealing with middle schoolers all afternoon and like also like breathing in the fumes of like preserved sheep lung all afternoon. I think if I give myself a little bit of time to rest, I'll be okay. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. As long as I'm like sitting down, I'm not just like moving around and stuff. It's all good. Usually before my streams, I'll try to like get up and like pace around my room a little to like stretch out my legs because I know I'm gonna be sitting down for a while. I couldn't do that today though because it was making my scrumbly hurt. It'll be good though. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'm gonna play a chill game with you guys and we'll just chat and hang out. Nice, nice, nice. Right side, they don't use formaldehyde for preservation anymore. They use formalin. Which is still kind of stinky, and if there's a lot of it, it still gets a little bit spicy in your nose and your eyes. It's alright though, it's alright though. I had a lot of training last year for my anatomy class to be able to withstand the scent of formalin. Actually, the sheep lungs weren't too bad compared to like all the stuff that I was dissecting during like my actual like school lab during the school year. That was bad. And like this lab that I was working in today also had like ventilation hoods like set up over the table. Not like hoods, they were kind of weird. They were like little bubbles that came down from the ceiling. But yeah, it had actual like ventilation that we could like pull over the tables, and like my anatomy lab at school did not. So that was nice too, just having like the extra like air flowing through the room. So yeah, it was not too stinky. It was okay. My scrumbly still hurts, but it was okay. The first group was really enthusiastic. They're just so excited to learn about anatomy. It's a learning experience. It's fun for them. It's good for the environment too, because the sheep stuff is just like a normal byproduct of like the meat industry. So like, if it's not going towards educational purposes, it's either gonna get thrown in a landfill or it's gonna get turned into dog food. So if you ask me, going to educational purposes is one of the better purposes that animal byproducts could be used for. So yes. So that's what I did today. And then I went out a little, earlier in the week too, I went out fruit picking with my besties. Gosh. Fruit picking. Cherry picking. I'd never gone cherry picking before. It's scary. Nobody told me the cherry trees were gonna be that tall. I went down to the farm and they just have like a bunch of like cherry trees with a whole bunch of like ladders next to them. You just like take the baskets and like climb up the ladders and like start picking cherries. Methinks from now on I might stick to buying cherries from the store. Or cherries from the fruit market. Fresh cherries are nice, but yeah. It was a good experience, I think. They had like other like fruits at like the farm too, but like nothing else was ripe. They had like blueberries, they had like blackberries. Blueberries... Come next week should be a good time to pick blueberries, but last week was a little bit too early. Blackberries are like more of like an August fruit. Raspberries are... Actually, raspberries should be in season, but I didn't see any there. Supposedly they had strawberries, but I didn't see any at the farm either. They had a lot of grapes, but like those aren't in season either. You know what they had that I've never seen before in my life? They had something called Josta berries at the farm. Josta berries. I was so excited about the Josta berries. Then me and my friends, we went and checked them out, and I was looking at the bush, and I was looking at them, and it's just like, yeah. Oh, this is just a berry. They're like these little red things. They're like grape-like. I didn't pick them because apparently they aren't ripe yet, but yeah. Just a berry. There's so many berries out there in the world. What other berries do the... Oh, gooseberry. Boysenberry? Marionberry. What other salmonberry? Many berries out there in the world. Interested in update on a D&D game you're writing? Yeah. Give me updates while we're chatting. Yeah. We're just hanging out right now, just chatting. Gloria, welcome in. Good to see you. First time, love you guys. Good to have you here. Love it, Corey playthrough. Thank you. I'm gonna sorry. Stumbled a little. I've been talking a lot today. Stumbled a little over my words there. Got it back. Welcome in. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to Corey soon. I might play it next week again. I know there's like a little bit more before I like catch up with like all the updates, so like... This close up, welcome into, welcome in! Good to see you again! What'd you tell me about already? I remember you told me about the crabs. How did you be able to catch my streams again? I remember you were here for like one of my Tomodachi live streams last time. So it's good to see you again. Yeah, I'm playing indie games today. So is there a lot of new people again not a lot of new people right now that just joined? Let me go over it again. I'm playing an indie game today called Formless Star. Yes. What was I talking about before? Oh, I was gonna ask you guys. I was talking about the fruit farm, talking about cherry picking at the fruit farm. They had lots of berries at the fruit farm. Would you consider cherries a berry? They're like a pit fruit. I don't know though. I was talking about this with my friends. They're berry sized, but I don't think you would consider a cherry a berry. Because other pit fruits, like plums, you know like those really small plums you get on like this kind of like plum trees that you would plant in like a front yard, and like technically you aren't supposed to eat these plums, but like some people do. Those aren't really considered berries. Larger plums, normal-sized plums, the plums that you're actually supposed to eat are also not berries. Peaches are not berries, and then apricots are not berries. The humble avocado is not a berry either. So I don't... You wouldn't? I wouldn't... I don't think a cherry would be considered a berry. Yeah. Cherry's not a berry, unless a berry is a cherry. Huh. That's a fair point. I don't think that they were yeah, they're stone fruits. They're stone fruits. They got the pit in the middle, so I don't think they would be considered berries. Would you consider grapes berries? I think grapes are berry-like. They're not pit fruits. They grow in a vine, but like other... Blackberries kind of grow on vines too. I don't know, blackberry bushes are kind of like vine-like. They're berries that grow on vines. I guess grapes could be considered a... berry? Grapes can be a berry. Would you consider an apple like a very large berry? Because it's not a pit fruit. It's like, it's got a core in it though. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, well, berries don't normally have cores though. Is an apple a class all of its own kind of fruit? Don't know the proper classification for grapes. I don't either. I'm just making stuff up here. Grapes. I think... Why don't we just Google it? Are grapes a berry? Actually, berry definition. What classifies a berry? Berries. Wikipedia page for berries. Perfect. Oh, wait. On Foodiosity, what fruits are berries? Here's a list of true berries. Kiwis? Are kiwis berries? All relatives of the cucumber are a berry. Oh. Cucumbers. Do you say courgette or okay, zucchinis. We all know what zucchinis. Cucumbers, pumpkins, eggplants, watermelon, honey melon, and other such... vegetables, are actually berries. I can see the eggplants. Like, have you ever seen like those really small, like not grown very large eggplants? They're just like kind of sad. They're not purple at all. They're just kind of like pale. And they're really small. Have you ever seen like those kind of like really small eggplants like that? Those look like berries. Those are berry-like. I can accept that. And then zucchini, cucumber, closely related. Actually, have you ever seen like these kind of like... these kind of like vine plants? They got like little like... They're not quite melons and they're not quite... I don't know what they are. I see them a lot when I go out on trails, but it's just like they're not quite cucumbers, they're not quite melons. There's something kind of in the middle. I see a lot of those like kind of like vine fruits like when I'm like walking around on trails and such. I have no idea what they are, but I can see those being a berry. Watermelon is a berry. I actually brought that up at like the fruit market with my friends. It's just like... Because, like, they had, like, a fruit stand there, too, and so we were just, like, browsing around. It's just, like, point out a really small watermelon that they had there. It's just like, would you consider a watermelon a berry? And they made fun of me for this. They made fun of me for asking this. But it's a berry! Apparently it actually is a berry! Love eating, like, 3 berries before, so each, like, I think eating either end of the berry spec, just 3 berries, either way, is not an appropriate amount of berry. If you eat like 3 watermelons, that's not an appropriate amount of watermelons. If you're just eating like 3 blueberries, that's barely anything though, and that's, you gotta at least have like a handful. You gotta at least have like 7, I think. If you're talking about like blueberries or like blackberries, raspberries, some kind of like smaller berries, you gotta at least have like 7, 8, maybe 9 or 10 if you're feeling a little bit adventurous. The definition of a berry is a fleshy or skin fruit with internal seeds that aren't a pit. Pit fruits are definitely not berries. Definitely not. Cherries are not berries. Okay, wait. Let me keep going down the list here. Oh wait. Favorite fact is that vegetables purely culinary classification. Last I heard, don't claim me for misinformation. Vegetable. Well, the vegetables here. Being listed as berries. Well, you also have like gourds, don't you? And then like you have like your legumes, your beans. Vegetable. And then like you have like things that like people consider vegetable, but it's like fruit, like tomato. Would a bell pepper be considered a berry then? Wait. I think a bell pepper would be a berry. Oh. That means spicy pepper would also be a berry though, huh? Ooh. Oh wait, let me also say something really quick too. While I remember, before I forget this, because this is kind of important, because the last couple of streams there have been like there's been like more issues with bots than usual. I don't know what it is, but like I kind of upped the settings on my stream elements a little bit more. To help like combat that. But also, I'm worried that sometimes it might... I'm kind of testing things out here with the new settings, and then like if it ends up being like a little bit too many messages are being like removed or like hidden like erroneously, then like I'll turn it back to how it was before, and I'll just deal with the bots on my end. Like, yeah, I'll think about what to do about that then. So yeah, sorry if like this stream is like, it goes a little bit crazy. If it ends up being too much, I might actually just like go in there like mid-stream and just change it back to what it was before. But yeah. Apologies in advance if it does not end up working as intended to work. But yes. But yeah, back to the berries. Now we know what happens in season 2. They add an extra element to the soup sandwich salad tribe. It's a quadfecta. Everything, every food can be classified into either soup, sandwich, salad, or... Actually, no. I think the berry is a subcategory because, like, berries, I think can still. A berry is a lot like a dumpling. So then we're back to the sandwich. We said sandwich, right? Then we're back to our everything is actually truly a sandwich theory. But yeah, I think the berry could be like a sub-classification, a secondary classification. You either fit into soup, sandwich, or salad, and then after that we can say yes or no berry. Yeah. Okay, wait, I'm gonna keep going down the list. Nightshade fruits are actually berries, and so that's tomatoes, peppers, bell peppers, potatoes as well. But this says, please note that the potato itself is not a berry, since what we eat is the root. Okay. So poisonous potato fruit is a berry. The potato root that we eat itself is not a berry. Bananas are berries. Grapes are a variant of currants, which makes them berries. Gooseberries, elderberries, cranberries. Oh, cranberries. I forgot about cranberries. Crowberries. Pomegranate. Wait, is a pomegranate a berry? Pomegranate would be a berry. Pomegranate's basically like a raspberry, isn't it? Huh. Berry dumpling, mini salad, smash shoot. Oh, crab game is on hold. Oh. Is there a horror game? Oh, I remember. You did tell me about the horror game as well. Yeah. Commemorate your late friend. Oh, I'm sorry that your friend passed, but also, it's nice that you're honoring their memory in such a way. I hope you have fun. You can eat the potato. No, no, no! Don't eat the potato fruit! No, no, no. Even like the potatoes themselves are poisonous though, aren't they? Because like there's those stories of like people like keeping potatoes like improperly inside their cupboards and then or like in their basements and stuff, and like the poisonous gases will build up and like that's the end of them. Have you ever heard stories like that? Even the potato itself is poisonous. You gotta store it right. Raspberry? Wait, really? Raspberries aren't berries? I don't know what to believe anymore. Okay, what? Avocado. Wait, avocado is a berry? This says avocados are berry, but if avocado is a berry, then that means pit fruits are berries. What? Citrus fruits are berries. I can see that too. Kiwi is a berry along with starfruit, dragon fruit. Okay. Some vegetables are actual berries. Okay, what are berries really? Botanical berries are pretty specific, but it just happens that lots of fruit and vegetables happen to meet the criteria. A berry is the result of a single ovary from a single flower. The resulting fruit has 3 layers: exocarp, mesocarp, and endocarp, and will contain the seed on the inside. Strawberries aren't berries? Oh, because like the berry is like the egg, and so you get a single egg from a single flower, and so strawberry comes from multiple flowers, but oh, I see. Raspberry also has like multiple seeds per unit. Wait, but these also... Okay, no, wait. Yeah, okay, no. So single berry per flower is how it's quantified, which is why strawberry and I guess raspberry also would not be berries. Okay. So then, like, I guess plums wouldn't be berries then? Because, like, not because of, like, the pit seed, but more because of, like, you have, like, the multiple, like, flowers that all turn into, like... all that... Multiple flowers on a single branch can, like, create, like, a single fruit. Same with apples, I think? I guess? It's starting to make sense. Okay. Ooh, single. So all berries are bachelors? All these guys are Wait, no, they're ladies, so they'd be bachelorettes. Single over... Wait, I don't know. They can be bachelors if you want to be bachelors. Ooh, blackberry. Blackberries too, I guess. Yeah. Here is a banana flower. It's one of the most alien things you'll see, they say. If you look at the end of the bananas, you'll notice the dark and dried flowers. You guys won't notice because you can't see the picture. I can see it, though. Okay, each individual fruit comes from one single flower, in short. Berries, berries, berries. Good gravy. What are other berries that aren't actually berries, then? Strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, but that's all the non-berry berries that they have over here. Alright, glad we cleared that up then. Berries, berries. I now know what classifies a botanical berry. And now you all know what classifies a botanical berry too. Very interesting chat today. Barely so. Someone says strawberries are a berry. You can grab them and say, no! No! Strawberries are not berries! No! Strawberries don't count because I don't think the seeds on the outside actually constitute like the berry classification. I think it's just like the flower per berry. Or at least that last article seemed to like suggest that. But yeah. Oh wait. No, I guess they do have to be on the inside. Okay, never mind. I'm spreading information on the internet. Huh? Never mind. You learned so much about berries, naked mole rats, Arknight's lore. What about Emo from the Tales of series? Don't forget about him. Avocado is no, an avocado is a fruit. The avocado is a berry. 1 flower per avocado. Avocado, big berry, big berry. Wait, let me go back and chat here a little bit. Oh. Yeah, oh sorry about my mic there. Yeah. Watermelon, big berry, big berry. Cantaloupe, big berry. You know, like those really big, like kind of like designer melons that are like crosses between like cantaloupes and like honeydews and like the new and exciting melons. I like eating melons like that on occasion. They're really the ones that are like bred to be like the sweetest melon ever, the most succulent melon you ever had. I think they're enjoyable. I like melons like that too. I haven't eaten a melon in a while though. I should think of melon season. It's summer. It's melon season. I should think about getting some kind of melon sometime soon. Go down to the farmer's market. Get a nice watermelon. Get a nice big one so I'll have watermelon for like a month straight. Shove it in the freezer. There's so much watermelon. There's too much watermelon. Why did I buy a watermelon this big? It's too big. Watermelon like that. I got like 5 boxes full of watermelons. Have you ever bought a watermelon that big? They're fun. They're fun. I'm committing a melon if I'm not eating melons. No. I gotta go get a melon. I like those really sweet kind of like green like honeydew type melons the best. Those are my favorite kind of melons. I just like them. Cantaloupe melons are okay. Cantaloupe type melons are okay too. I don't know, I just like the way that the honeydews taste better. Have you ever eaten like the little green like Malona like ice cream popsicles, like the honeydew flavored ones before? I like those a lot. Honeydew flavor. It's just really good, I think. Yeah. Berries. Oh, your D&D game will start with characters trapped in magical prison created by the reef and last when we break out have a lot of symbolism. Then go to the zombie apocalypse. That's just how horror games work, I think. It's not a true horror game unless like you're going through the journey of self-discovery. Heartworm has taught us this. Actually, I've been going on like a really big, that reminds me, lately I've been going on a really big like sort of like binging spree on like because I keep getting like recommended videos on YouTube of like people like doing like playthroughs and like reviews of like Y2K era, like PS1, PS2 era like survival horror games. Obscure ones, not just like Resident Evil like Silent Hill, but like obscure ones. Like, what are some obscure ones? I don't know, some ones that I forgot the name of. I remember I watched a video on like Rule of Rose a while ago. I think... Oh, wait, there was a different one. With a girl in a castle. She's got a dog. I forgot what it was called. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of those lately, and I've also been thinking about one of my favorite streamers playing through Deadly Premonition lately. And it's got me thinking about old horror games. It's got me wanting to play more old horror games. I don't know. They just got like a certain sort of like flavor to them, I feel like if I were to play one with you guys, I would need to be like careful. I need to like choose it like Haunting Grounds! I think it was Haunting Grounds. Thank you. Yeah, I need to choose carefully. Thematically speaking, if I want this channel to stay PG-14, but yeah. It's interesting, I think. Might be a bit of Dungeon Chill's channel. Actually, they might be Dungeon Chill videos. I don't remember. I think it was a couple of different channels that I'm getting like recommended videos from. Yeah, I just been like getting recommended a lot of those and like sort of like skimming through a lot of those like recently. 2 types of melons: honeydew, cantaloupe. What about watermelons? Don't forget the third melon trifecta. All melons are either honeydew, cantaloupe, or watermelon. There are no other types of melons. Honeydew, cantaloupe, or watermelon. The 3 types of melons. Yeah. Zombie Block is a place called Domain of Dread, being a magic person than a torture and evil person for the amusement of the evil gods. Whoa, woo, have fun, have fun. So I think everything about studying and age and gonna get to a postgraduate and probably get master if everything goes well. Ooh, good luck, good luck, good luck. Nice, 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 nice. Good luck. Yeah. I wish you good studyings, great studyings, and good luck. I'm glad. I'm happy if I inspired you to something, I think that's all I want to do. That's really one of the things that I aim to do most over here. So I'm really glad if I could inspire you to like go for something that you've been wanting to do. So good luck, truly good luck. Didn't know about the existence of winter melons. Winter melons are so interesting. They're the color of cantaloupes, but they taste like honeydews. Oh. Did I tell you guys too? I think like I was about to like tell you guys, and then like I got sidetracked by something. I saw Sonic at the fruit farm. I posted a photo on Blue Sky, but I saw Sonic at the fruit farm. I don't know why he was. It was like I was like walking through the blueberry bushes with my friends, and like hanging there from the branches of one of the blueberry bushes was he, Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know how he got there. It's just like a Sonic. He was all muddy too, so he must have been there for a while. But yeah, I don't know the farmer put him there. I don't know like a kid left him there, and he's just been like there ever since. But Sonic the Hedgehog. There, amongst the blueberries. He is a blueberry. He is the ripest blueberry of them all. Sonic, no, don't turn to the berry, Sonic, don't turn into a berry, no! Anyway, I didn't save him. I left him at the farm. Sorry, Sonic. The fastest blueberry. That's why he's so blue, like so like early in the season. It's because he's so fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta ripen fast. It means he'll fall off the branches a little bit faster, but that means the bees will get to him sooner, and then like we'll have like blueberry honey a little bit earlier in the season than usual. So it's a win-win situation. It's a win situation. Or if there's too much blue or chili dogs. Sonic will be. No chili dogs at the farm, unfortunately, but lots. Actually, there wasn't a lot of blue. The blueberries aren't ripe yet. It's too early in the season. There were a couple like blueberries that were like turning blue, but like you pick them off the branch, you pop them in your mouth, and they're still a little bit too tart to eat. You can maybe like put them into a pie. I think like the tart blueberries are like good for like baking into pies and stuff. They're good for like, yeah, putting into things, but not just like good for just like eating as is. So it's a little bit too early to be picking blueberries. Unless you're talking about Sonic, I guess. Eggman will barely know what hit. No, it's his Actually, wait. Maybe they're cloning Sonic. They're cloning Sonic, and like those aren't actually blueberries growing off of the bushes. There will be, at the end of the blueberry season, we'll have many little Sonics hanging from the branch, and then they'll form an army to fight against Eggman and to stop his latest plot. This is what's happening. Oh, I've discovered something. Tart blueberries are great in pancakes. They're great in cooking. Cook them in tarts. Cook them in pancakes. Cook them in pies. Cook them in scones. Muffins? Did I say muffins already? Tart blueberries. Good for cooking into things. Cloudberries. I've never had a cloudberry. What's a cloudberry look like? Wait. Cloudberry. Just a berry? Cloudberry. Rubus camamoris. Also known as a cloudberry, is a circumpolar boreal plant with edible amber-colored fruit. I have never had these before. I've never seen these before. Actually, have I seen these before? I don't know. They kind of look like unripe raspberries. I don't think I've ever seen these before. I don't know. I remember buying some sort of like gold-colored berry at like the store once, but they ended up just being like yellow tomatoes. I forgot what they were called. They were called like something berries, but yeah, they just ended up being like yellow tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, that is. Jim was proud of coming out of this game, that making her friend into a dead god and the characters into his avatars. Oh, honor his memory. I'm sure he is also watching from wherever he is watching, having fun from the sidelines as well. Cloudberries are pretty nice. Grown way up north. Okay, in the colder climes. I might just not be living somewhere cold enough for like the cloudberries to grow then. Where do you get cloudberries? Where do they cultivate cloudberries? Actually, let me look up like specific places. Cloudberry growing zone or growing condition? I'm gonna go with growing zone. I like the way growing zone sounds better. USDA hardiness zone finder. Cold tolerant cloudberry hardiness zones 2A to 7B. Okay, wait, what's this? Wait. Oh, never mind. Let me find a different link. That one's no good. Replant when needed. Defend against weevils. The weevils like the cloud, but this doesn't tell me where they're grown. Plotmygarden.com. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. Okay, no. Where are they grown? Where are they grown? Sunlight grown in partial sun. High, consistent moisture. They're hardy, they withstand frost pretty darn well. 730 days to maturity. Space them plants 30 centimeters apart. That's about 12 inches. Wait, yeah. Hardiness zones 2 to 6. Beginner friendly plant. July is harvest time. Oh, it's cloudberry season. Scandinavian delicacy traditionally used in jams, liquors, and as a topping for cream desserts. Ah, Scandinavia. It's quite snowy in Scandinavia. Okay. You might be able to find these things on the East Coast then, I guess. The East, wait. What is this? That's not cloudberry, is it? These things look like little lanterns. Oh, these are pretty. Wait. Oh, I guess these are cloudberries. Is that what they look like before they're ripe? That's cool. Wait, these are cool. Wow. They look like little lanterns. They look like they're poisonous. Ah, they look cool though. Canada, they can buy. Ah, Canada. I'm gonna go to Canada just for some cloudberries then. Tastes like clouds can prefer you eat it to add a small levitation to your build. Oh. If I eat them, do they make me a little bit softer, squishier, just like a cloud? They make me like bounce a little when I walk? They make the carpets feel a little bit softer. So, I swear, I've seen a berry like this in some sort of RPG before. Like running around running around Infinity Nikki or something like that and picking up berries that look like these. That's probably where I would have found, like, seen a berry like this before. I don't play Genshin, but it seems like something that'd be in, like, the Hoyoverse type game, too. There's no berries like this in Breath of the Wild. Berries. Canada for cloudberries, IKEA for lingonberries. There's so many berries out there in the world. We live on such a berryful planet. Oh, nature's bounty, truly. Very tasty, but very small. That's why you gotta eat like at least like a handful of berries, at least like 7 or so berries every time you eat berries. You need to get like a nice amount of berries every time. Several berries. Ah. Berry. Lingonberry ice cream. I don't usually eat food at IKEA. I remember a really long time ago, I went to IKEA with my buddies and we all shared like a single plate of meatballs. There are people that like go to IKEA for just the food though, aren't there? I feel like every time I go to IKEA though, I end up getting like stuck in like the inside of the furniture warehouse for like 5+ hours on end every time, and by the time I like get out, I feel like I've just escaped the back rooms and I just want to go home. IKEA, it's like going to Costco just for pizza. I've done that before. Just go to Costco for like to get a hot dog or to get pizza, just like eat. I've done that plenty of times. We're eating crab apples whole back in New York. I had a whole tree full of them. Crab, have I ever had a crab apple? Are they mealy? I think I seem to remember like people calling them mealy, or is that like different kinds of apple? I don't like mealy apples. I don't know. I prefer apples with like a good like body and crunch to them. I mentioned to you guys, my favorite kind of apples, I like Honey Crisp apples, but I also like Cosmic Crisp apples. I like crispy, sweet apple. Honey Crisp is like a little bit like, they're a little bit more on the tart end, and then Cosmic Crisp I think is a little bit more on the sweeter end. It just depends on what I feel like. But yes. Oh, same as normal apples, just, oh, I was thinking of horse apples. Okay. Just tiny apples. Crab apple. Bleh. Crab apple. Yeah. It's going to be apple season come next month, and I get to go down to the farmer's market and I get to buy a whole bunch of apples again. Should I buy peaches from the farmer's market again? I got like a bad memory. Last year I went down to the farmer's market and I bought like a whole bunch of like peaches, and I was so excited because like the first bag of peaches that I bought from the farmer's market that season was really good. They were really sweet and they were really big and they were really delicious. And like I went down to the farmer's market again towards the end of the season and I was so excited to get another bag of peaches, but like I must have picked out bad peaches because I remember like I remember like cutting into like one of the peaches I bought and it was like all like rotted on the inside and there were like bugs in it and I was just like, oh. It was awful. I suppose there's a risk of that happening with apples too. I don't know. I'm gonna buy whatever fruits I want. I might get more peaches. I like peaches. Horse apples are size are grapefruits green, bumpy, and toxic. Wait, I'm not thinking. I think I'm thinking of Fuji apples. The little like, you know, the little mealy apples that they'll give you in like the American Family restaurant sometimes, with like the little like piece of like green roughage that you're not supposed to eat. It's just decoration on the plate. Was it Fuji apples? Gala apples. One of those two types they're just really small and really mealy. I don't think I'm thinking of horse apples. It's Fuji apple, Gala apple. Some kind of small and mealy apple. Pippin apples. Crab apple, evolutionary thing where everyone is becoming crabs. No. Become as crab. It will happen eventually. Isn't it like, in terms of like people though, like isn't it like if you compare like us of today to like the people of many millennia ago, don't they say like our eyes are like going to start getting bigger as like a nighttime like nocturnal like adaptation, all that, and like something. I've looked at like height charts though, and like I think like average height has been like up and down like throughout the ages, and so that's not like any sort of like linear line. I remember seeing a chart that that said that like average human brain size is going down, but like that's because like we're able to like, society is at a point where we're able to like specialize now. Like you don't need to learn how to hunt, how to hunter gather, how to like sew baskets, how to like manufacture wheels and like all sorts of other tools like all at once for everyone in the village, all at once, all the time, everybody, everywhere. Like people are able to specialize now, and so like because of that there's not like as much breadth of knowledge that most people need, I guess, was the reasoning for that. Yeah. Average size only change in response to famines. Are we all gonna transform into berries? Crabberry. It's coming for the fruit too. You will be berry? Wait, You will be berry because you become crab and then berry also become crab. And if you become crab and berry become crab, that means we all become berry. Crab berry, berry crab. Crabberry. Don't we know how to drain animals? Know how to drain a berry. And if animal become berry, then you know how to drain animal. Lazy tea, welcome in. Berries will take over the world. So many berries. Everywhere. Everywhere. We should stop them while we have the chance. What are you doing? Have you ever heard of like that one like kind of like thought poison like theory that's just like the basilisk? Just like that one like kind of like AI thought poison theory. So like once you know about the basilisk, you need to make a choice because one of these days the basilisk will grow like so big. It's just like you either make the choice to like fight against the basilisk and be like punished forever, or like you like help bring the basilisk into like existence. It's like that except berries. Where am I going with this? How will you get punished if you don't help bring the berries into existence? Actually, where am I going with this? Anyway, I've just poisoned you all because now you all know about the basilisk. Because of me. Web socials and many non-useful easy to digest media doesn't help with brain development knowledge. Yeah, we're on an age where women have the easiest access to knowledge, but the brain is shrinking. Yeah, it's so easy to find. It's so easy to Google things, but so many people just don't. You all need to promise me that when you don't know things, so just Google them. It's okay to admit when you don't know things and just like go out and Google. It's okay to tell it's okay to tell somebody, I don't know, but I'll go and I'll look it up and I'll get back to you later. It's okay to say that. I want to impress on all of you right now that it's completely 100% a-okay. Very sweeping the nation right now, this moment in time, right now. I've heard of that game. I might not play it though. I've watched other streamers play. I feel like that's the kind of game that's like better when like you go, like considering the storyline at least, it's better when you go in like completely blind. As just like a collection kind of like unlocking like clicker type game too. I feel like there's, I don't know. Since I already know the story, I feel like it'd be better for me to just pick up like if I really want to play a clicker type game, just pick up like a different clicker type game. Yeah. Berry. I'm going berry off track. We're still talking about berries, tangentially maybe, but we're still talking about berries. Roko's basilisk. Yeah, that's it. AI, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think AI is part of the problem. I think asking AI to think for you instead of thinking for yourself is part of the problem. But yes, if there's one thing I can impress on you all, it's okay to admit that you don't know things, and it's okay to spend time thinking about things and thinking of a proper answer. Please do put human effort and thought into things. It's so valuable. Yeah. Berries. Very important. Alright, well, I've been going off about berries for a while. Shall we get into the game? So let me bring it back up over here. Yes. Formless Star, this is a indie game. It's an indie game, one of those RPG Maker styled type games. Again, I don't know if it was actually made in RPG Maker. It's free on itch.io. I put a link in the description if any would like to check it out, play it yourself. I believe the I saw the developer also has if you like the music, the developer also has a soundtrack available on. They have a Bandcamp account that should be like linked on the game's itch page as well, so please do check it out if you're interested after the stream. Yes, we are going to be playing as a space exploration crew. A la Pikmin, kind of, sort of, maybe? Yeah, we are on a new planet, the Formless Star, and we are going to be exploring around and discovering creatures. Yes. So I will get started. Yay! yay, yay! Incoming video call! Windmill, animal, vein, and turbine. Hello? Do you read me? Ugh. This is Cheap Researcher Windmill speaking. Thank you for taking on our request. I'm sending you the coordinates now. Prepare for spaceflight. Ooh. Turbine is muted. Turbine in the Zoom call, Turbine said, I don't want anybody hearing what I got going on over here. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Your mission is to collect data on a planet called the Formless Star. How did it get such a name? Go here! Well, it's called Formless because its landscape constantly changes. As a result, we at the Space Archives are sick of keeping track of it. To be frank, I'd really love nothing more than to file it away and forget about it forever. However, that isn't allowed. I love the visual style already. Oh, do you know also the kind of like whimsy that's got going on here? I feel like it's also kind of like, did I mention this earlier? I feel like I mentioned like Earthbound briefly with like the little claymation, like kind of like sprites that they had for like the splash image. But yeah, even like just general sort of like art style vibes also, I think. Knuckle Sandwich. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I should look it up. Everyone agrees though that having to update it constantly is annoying, so we're just going to simplify our records and just kind of get the gist of it. So, your task is as follows. Find the animals. Check out the animals that live there and gather data on them. There's about 60 kinds of animal. Just find as many as you can. Around half should be good enough for the archives, but what if I want to find them all? If you succeed, hopefully my inbox will finally stop being inundated by complaints from the cartography department. Well, anyway, that's all. Good luck to you. No knuckle sandwiches! No! Be nice to each other! Looks like a tomato. The spaceship? Number 7. If this does end up being like kind of like a multimedia game, that will be kind of like it looks like, won't it be? Actually, isn't this a little bit it looks like with like the color palette and like the way we're like coming down on the planet? Vane. Wow! We've entered the atmosphere! I wonder what we'll find down there. Well, if you'd stop gawking at the window and start preparing the landing sequence, we could find out. Oh, sorry. I'm just excited is all. Excited. It's a whole new world! Wow! They're all so cute! Look at them! Oh! I love it already! Looks straight out of Kid's storybook. It's so cute! They're adorable! Wait! These guys would be bangers, marketable plushies. Oh, if there's ever Formless Star merch, I think these guys would make great marketable plushies. Disco Chat, welcome back. Glad you got your stuff sorted out at the airport. Oh, how I hate space travel. Really need to get out and stretch my legs. I feel exactly the same way. I can't wait to get out and explore. Oh, a Nemo? I think a Nemo. I've been so caught up in my anticipation that I forgot to talk to you for the past few hours. Nemo's me, I see. How's it going? How you feeling about our mission? I'm feeling excited. I have no idea what we're doing. I'm a bit nervous. We should just do our job. Let's be enthusiastic. I'm excited. Me too. Can't wait to see what lives here. They say if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Seems I may be the only worker here. Oh, Turbine. He's here for one thing only, and that's a paycheck. He's like, I want to go home, and I want to do my hobbies. What kind of schedule do you think they're working here? What kind of schedule would space travel be? Like a month on, a month off? Are these guys capable of warp travel? Anyway, Vane, how are things looking outside? Weather conditions good, atmosphere breathable, condition green! We're all good to land. Lovely little crew we got over here. They get me in on this style. More on this style. Me on this style. What would I look like? Would I look like my normal self, or should I like make some sort of like bunny creature to match these guys? We landed on the formless star and quite smoothly thanks to me. Okay, let's go. Well, let's get on with it. Propeller head. See you around, Nemo. Good luck! Good luck! They're leaving me. My friends are leaving me. I'm working alone. But isn't it dangerous? It's a brand new planet over here. Oh, wait. Nemo's got a little, like, one of those little, like, wind vane things on his head. Cute. It's like a tomato with a big nose. Can I look around the ship? Navigation globe placed in the middle of the floor where it could be easy to trip over or break. How small is that thing? All the little details on the wall of the ship are so cute. Actually, wait, have you ever heard of like a DS game called Contact? It's kind of reminding me of Contact too. I never finished Contact as I do with many games. But I remember it had a really interesting visual style. Computer. Contact HQ animals. Hints, crew info, delete data, or close. Contact HQ? Hello. Oh, Nemo. Have you hidden the money where I asked you to? Oh, that was someone else. My boss is money laundering. Let's see, Nemo. Oh, right. You're at the Formless Star exhibition, yes? Expedition, yes? Forgive me, I'm under a lot of stress right now. I'm thankful for your work. So, you've currently found 0 animals. Well, I haven't left the ship yet. Oh, that's none. That's no animals whatsoever. You only just got there. Well, it's nice to know you landed safely, I suppose. Hopefully next time you call me, you have a bit more to report. Goodbye. My boss doesn't care about my health and safety. Animals. No animals. Hints? Oh, I don't want hints yet. I'll get hints if I need hints later. Crew info. An emo. I do have an icon. Look at my little tomato face. Tomato nose, tomato cheeks. The eyes are cute too. Anemo age 20. Anemo's younger than me. Anemo's an astronaut. Anemo's younger than me. Favorite food? Apple crumble. Oh, is he supposed to be an apple? Oh, we're just talking about those things. Newest field researcher at the Space Archives. They grew up on planet Helix. Used to be a turnip farmer. Vane 27. Vane is my age. Favorite food? Pepperoni. Pepperoni. Do you know the pepperoni? Pilot of the ship is sweet and curious nature can make him seem a bit childish. He's married! He's a married man! Does he have kids? Wait. Is he a father? Turbine 34, favorite food, katsudon. Katsudon, sorry. She handles... Oh, Turbine's a girl. Handles data entry, mechanical repair. Her sardonic nature can make her come off as somewhat indifferent. Chief researcher, Windmill, age 48. Everybody's so close in age. I would have expected Windmill to be at least like 50-something. He's only 48. Favorite food, prawn and couscous salad. Head of the department, they are constantly stressed from trying to keep debt collectors off their back. Hang in there, Windmill. Bite Nemo's apple head? No, I'm not gonna hurt him. SAAU079, Fandroid, age 12, favorite food, paper. Early model robot, not good for much beyond simple tasks, and even then, it is prone to slacking off. Bossa Nova 07. Spaceship, Bossa Nova 07. Trusty spaceship, the Space Archives Exploration Team. It's no chip, but why upgrade it? What you have works. Just if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright, and that's our crew. I like how the spaceship itself and like how the robot are considered like part of the crew. Currently in sleep mode. Charging. Can I look at the console? Vane's piloting cockpit. Looks complicated, so I won't touch anything. Cool. Can I look at the table? No. Can I look at the hatch? No. Alright. Can I look at the window? No. Alright. Shall we step out into the Formless Star? Welcome to Formless Star. Each time you step out from your spaceship, the landscape will change and make a new world to explore. There are many animals to discover, but not all of them will appear at once. Try creating a new world. Using either enter, space, or control, you can smash objects, place bridges, cross water, make as many as you like. Oh, okay. So they make it easy to... truly a chill game, then. Every time you find an animal, your progress will be safe, so don't worry, you need to take a break. That's all. Have fun. Will do. Ah, cute. So it is very Yume Nikki fan game-esque, sort of. You just, like, walk around, kind of explore. Ah. Ooh, new animal! Sprout bug, number 12. Although it possesses strong digging claws, it gets all the nutrients it needs via photosynthesis. It simply digs up and destroys roots and tubers. Destruction! It's a mole, except that, like, it's only digs for the sake of violence. It doesn't even need it to survive. The new animal that kind of like text pop-up was so cute. Ugh. Ah. Wait, can I dig these up too? Oh! I can destroy things too! Oh, there's a lot of them over here. What's that? What's this? Who are you? Hello. Ah, animal. Trapped in horrors beyond their imagination somewhere. Should my friends have left me? Is this planet... okay. By the nature of this game, this planet would not be dangerous, but I feel like in any other game, this planet might have been somewhat dangerous. Bold mole behavior. They're moles, but they're only like... They dig for violence. They don't dig for survival. I don't know how I feel about that. Tree... with 2 E's. Try. Because this animal resembles a tree with 100% accuracy, it is very rarely noticed. I noticed him right off the bat. Holding a conversation makes it ill. Holding conversations can also make me ill. I get that. I'll just leave you on your own. He's an introvert. Literally. Me. Mr. Tree. Legos? There's Legos on this planet! These guys. Wait, I like these guys. Ooh, new animal. Graphmite. Skitters around making doodles on the ground wherever it goes. It wants to let everyone know one thing. I was here. It's walking around, it's drawing like those little, like, S shape. It's me! Ah! Oh. Actually, have you seen, it released pretty recently, like an indie game. It was like a Minecraft-like game called Lucid Blocks. It's just supposed to be, it was supposed to be Minecraft, but liminal. Have you seen that game? The sort of like surreal like environments and like lots of like different like kind of like abstract creatures that we're meeting right now. Like the ability to like the open worldness and like the creating like bridges and just like going places, like aspect of the game that we're going through right now. It is vaguely reminiscent, I think, of Lucid Blocks. Go to Green Mountain, welcome in! Playing a chill game today. I feel like Minecraft is such like a mainstay of like VTuber streams, but like I think like the last time that I played Minecraft was like probably like when I was like a middle schooler and I played it on an iPod Touch. I have not done Minecraft in a very long time. Tracy! Its body does not respond to injuries. If you try to touch its strings, it becomes unrelentingly violent until it decides you've learned these things are SCPs. The world is like cute and cozy, but these things are like horrible and violent. Can I escape? I can't move. Is it gonna attack me? I learned my lesson. Oh, clap, clap, clap. Yay! Yay, yay. I'm not gonna touch your strings. Don't worry. Please don't worry. What about this guy? Can I look at this guy? New animal. The beak. Prey that is stood exactly 5 meters away will be speared before the brain has time to register pain. If it misses, it can't get back up. Oh. Oh. No! No, no, no! He's gonna get stuck! I kind of like it, actually, though. The kind of like the sense of like wonder and whimsy that comes with like exploring a brand new alien planet, but also like it's an alien planet full of creatures that are trying to survive. It's dangerous. Oh no, the bots are going at it again. Here. Should I adjust the filter? Actually, should I adjust the filters right now? I'll go to... Actually, I might adjust the filters right now. Nightbot I have to open up inside of Chrome, though. Here. Actually... Maybe having 2 is a little bit... Maybe, why don't I just go over and then I can take out... I'll turn off Nightbot and I'll just have stream elements on, and then we'll see how that goes. Sorry again. Okay. So... No more Nightbot in the chat, just... Just stream elements on right now, then. Yeah. If there's no bots in this stream too, then like I can like turn it back down too. Maybe it was just something about like... Maybe I just have like an unusual amount of like traffic going through my stream for like the last couple of streams, or going through my channel for the last couple of streams for whatever reason. I know I got like more people than usual that like... On like that last art stream that I did, so like I don't know, maybe that attracted some bots somehow? I don't know. Yeah. We'll see how today goes. If it's not an issue anymore, I'll definitely turn things like back down to how they were like before. Glacier! As it only moves 1 meter per year, it is forced to stare at wherever it's going for a very long time. Feels a desperate, silent anger. He's angry. He can't even run it off, though. No, he can't take a walk. No, he's killing me! It is dangerous on this planet! Oh... Things can hurt me on this planet. Restriction breeds creativity, something. That's true. You guys gotta get creative with your messages. I don't want you all getting too creative though, so yeah. If it's not too much of an issue this stream, as it has been the past couple of ones, then who are you? Again, I'll turn it back down. It's a Purple Bunny on your main page. Here you are. Good to have you. I'm worming my way onto your home pages. Snow Mite true body's a little more than sticks in a carrot-shaped proboscis. Snow mites who accumulate a lot of snow are seen as desirable. Desirable by who? Other snow mites? Humans who want an aesthetically pleasing snow mite? Hopefully things remain calm. Boss can be frustrated. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've grown to a point too where it's like time for me to start thinking about getting like actual mods too, and not relying on like the chatbot moderation as well. I would have to think about like how I would want to like search for people to do that too, though. Frost Dancer. Someone theorized that Frost Dancer dances to regulate its heartbeat, or that its simple response to wind. Frost Dancer dances because it's fun. This is a brand new planet and these animals have never before been discovered? Who's speculating this? Ooh. I'm getting a show from this guy. I love how his like hands and his feet and also his head are like all shaped like little stars. It's really cute. Get the bots berries, that'll calm them down. You're right. Just start throwing berries at everybody. They can't spam messages if they're too busy eating berries. Yay! He's jiggling, he's jiving. Oh wait, they talk. You. I can dancing again. Wait, what do you say? Oh, you don't talk. How come you can talk? Well, dance for me more than once. We go. Shake it. Yeah, I've been thinking like looking at like how other like VTubers or just like streamers in general will like search for their mods. I know like some VTubers will like make their friends their mods, but the problem with that is I don't really have I can't really ask my friends to mod for me. So I can't really do that. Putting out applications too is a kind of thing, but like if I do that it'll just be I can't pay anybody is the thing though if I were to like ask like people to put in like applications for mods, so like it would have to be like purely like, yeah, come in and do it if you have the free time kind of thing. Penpipi. Jolly friendly creature that holds a little star atop its stalk. If the star is removed, its personality becomes rather brusque. Ah, I see. It's a limiter. Friendly star. No! Okay. Lower, body friend. I mentioned earlier though, I have been like more social this year than I have been like in previous years. Again, it's not exactly impressive. But I have been like going out of my comfort zone and like putting myself out there in spaces like a little bit more than I did for like decades prior. Because much like in IRL on the internet too, when I was younger I did not say anything at all to anybody. So even if it's only just like leaving a comment here and there, I am being a little bit more social than I was in prior years. So baby steps, little by little, your bunny will make friends. I know there are like VTubers too that'll make like their regulars their mods too, but I don't know how I feel, because I feel like I don't want to like, the thing with like making like your regulars like your mods as well, I wouldn't want to like push like any sort of like expectation or like responsibility on you guys either though. Because I always say I don't want you guys to feel obligated to like come by and watch me. I just want you to come over here because like, you know, it slots into your schedule and like you're just looking for a good time. New animal. Light horse. Stand at the coastline to act as a beacon, however has difficulty discerning a puddle from an ocean. Said to be proud of its red stripes. They're very nice. Look at him. I like this guy, actually. This is a good animal. Whoa. Woo. I think all the animals that we've come across so far have been really good. Do you have a... You don't talk. Only the dancing guy can talk. Only the dancing guy has... Well, I guess we shouldn't be using... I don't know. Should we be using language as a marker of intelligence? No! I don't have to be directly up and down from this guy? Oh. You can just shoot me from anywhere. Stonehenge. Yeah, no. Why am I destroying everything? I'm just walking around. I'm taking a walk. I'm getting my steps in. I'm getting my arm workout in, too. Ramp up. A ramp type creature. Doesn't do much for its whole life, but its very existence helps other animals get up to high places. Symbiotic relationship. You see, I'm placing bridges down for those who come after. This is all... Who are you? This is all foresight here. Goralwuss. Goralwuss? Goralwuss. Hangs out by the coast. Its constantly damp body festers with the smell of decomposing flesh. Has an overwhelmingly friendly demeanor. Oh, he's just smelly. He's a good guy, he's just smelly. He's like, you know those Rafflesia flowers? Stinky. But regardless, still nice. What is it? Ah, who are you? They're shaking, they're scared. Gross. Whoa-wash. Float baller. Seems very uncomfortable in its hot environment, though it could simply walk elsewhere, it constantly forgets to do this. I do that too. I'll be like sitting at my desk or wherever, I'll be like laying in my bed and I'll be sitting there thinking like, it's hot. It's really hot. I should turn my fan on, or like I should open the door, I should let some circulation in, I should go somewhere where it's cooler, but then I just like stay on my bed, or I stay like at my desk and I just like keep like playing the video game that I'm playing or like whatever that I'm doing. I do that too, I get that too. That's normal, no worries about that. Who are you? Ugh. Big guy, really, really big guy. Pickler. Pickles? No, pickler. Sneaky creature that steals berries. The berry thief. Berries and vegetables. Well, vegetables. There's a lot of vegetables out there that are also berries. Okay, so I think this makes sense. He just takes berries then. Stores them inside of his large hollow body. Becomes volatile. He explodes? He's a wine bottle that explodes if he gets too many berries inside of him. Oh, he reloads. Ah, why are there candles on this island? Hey, it's another guy. Big Stinky. Very good at stealing. That guy looks like pudding. Ooh, pudding guy. Watermelon, but looks a little bit dangerous. New animal, Wibble. 2 Wibbles are always stacked atop one another because it's more fun that way. All from a kind of yellow mold. Oh, there's slime. There's slime mold colony. There's a day-night cycle in this game? I don't have to be... Oh wait, do I find like... Does it matter if it's day or night? Do I find like different animals at nighttime? Melon hopper feeds on the concept of taste. It has an absorbent body that draws out the flavor of food until it becomes completely bland. It's like when how like if you mix every single color together, it becomes white. You mix like too many flavors together, it just becomes bland. I like you. Who are you? It's my friend over there. You see her? Pepilopter. 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 Every 10 years, all Pepilopters will gather and fly off into the skies. When they return, their population will have doubled. Migratory patterns. Oh. The ecology of this planet is incredible. Hello, friend. Hi, Turbine. Oh, good evening, Anemo. What a magnificent planet we found ourselves on. Don't you agree? She's loving it here. There's a creature around here called Yazabi, and oh boy, let me tell you, it's the best one. Maybe the best thing that could ever exist. You agree with me, right? You agree? You agree? You agree? You agree? You agree? You agree? Huh? That's not my friend, that's Yazabi. Oh. A shapeshifter who loves pranks, having no political thoughts of their own, they're considering getting to mercenary work. I'm sure that'll turn out perfectly fine and that won't result in any adverse situations whatsoever. Mixing colors into what? Well, like light-wise. When you like mix paints, they all like turn to black. But if we're talking about like light frequencies, you mix all the light frequencies together, they turn into white. Like, you know how you have like, you shine like a white light into a prism and then like splits off into like all the different like rainbow colors, like that. Heyo. Sweet stack. Ah, precarious creature. If the segments of its body were to be detached from each other, it will become so anxious that it will die. No! Together. Who are you? Okay, good cooking, what's looking? Sorbebe, celebration, let's party and play. This jubilant being is made up of 3 minds. When all 3 are very excited, it explodes spectacularly. Ah. Boom! Ah. Spectacular. She's gone. No, she exploded. No, she's gone. Some of the animals on this planet, I feel like they're just kind of like little creatures. They're just like little guys. Some of the animals on this planet are like objectively horrifying when you like stop to think about them. Some of the animals on this planet could be Undertale enemies. Deltarune enemies, maybe even. You guys are the flavor guys. It's like, who are you? It's like you trying to mix your favorite food and the day on the bathroom. No, but if you mix too many all at once or separately, because if you're mixing foods all at once, that's a little bit, I don't know, you mix all the flavors together, they just turn into gross. Who are you? Have you and your buddies ever done that? I've done this with my buddies before, but like you go down to like the restaurant and like you go to the soda fountain, you mix all the sodas together, or like they give you a bunch of like sauces at the restaurant and then like you mix all the sauce together and like you just like tried like the soda concoction potion, or like you try like all the sauces together concoction potion. Have you done that? Sometimes it turns out better than others. Tongue gator. Though the only sense it possesses is taste, it's so advanced that it has developed taste-based sight and hearing. Huh. Slurp, slurp, slurp. To make the perfect flavor. With sodas, I feel like it's a little bit better because like sodas are all like generally always like sort of like on the like the sweet kind of like end of things. So like you're just mixing like similar sort of. Oh, we're at the end of the map. Is this the end of the map? Can I go any further than this? No, it ends. But yeah, you're just like mixing a whole bunch of like sweet flavors together with sodas. So I feel like it's hard to go wrong with mixing a bunch of sodas together because you're just like mixing sweet to get more sweet. But when you're mixing sauces together though, like you mix like barbecue with like ranch with like other types of sauces all together, it's not the same type of flavor, and so like you don't know if they'll mix. I'll just go this way. I found it! The end of the world! Our ton. Their bodies extend below the ocean surface for hundreds of meters. Try to dive to see their bottom, they will try to entangle you. Oh. Really, really long animal. I don't like the sound. It's scary. It's scary. The concept of a really, really, really long sea creature though makes me think of the Magnapinna squids. Magnapinna squids though, I think I mentioned this before, they look freakier as like photos. When you like look at them like actually moving around, they look like sea creatures. They just look freaky in the photos, I think. The aorta's an animal now. Part of the animal? No! The animal itself! There's all sorts of things on this planet. Actually, wait, should I check my map? I do have a map. Okay, wait, let me check the map. Map is... I wish it told me where I've been. So, okay, so we've been to the colorful portion over there. I got bridges up at the top. Okay, so I guess we can just like continue like a... There's that gray portion down in the lower right-hand corner that we haven't been towards. Should I try to go towards some of the like these islands that are like over towards the very edges of the map towards the bottom? Let's go. I think I should. I think we should go. Hello. One of my friends? Or another imposter? Who are you? Beautiful eyes. Let me look at these guys first. New animal. Common sponge-like animal frequently seen gathered on the sand, a distinctly unopinionated being that simply absorbs the ideas of others. Ah. Go with the flow type creature. It's like the Pokemon. It's like Soul Rock and Luna Rock, right? Lunar dream bird said to be a gift to the formless star from a distant lonely god. Falling asleep with it nearby said to grant beautiful dreams. A present, a Christmas present for the planet, for the star. There's a romance in that. Solar dream bird said to be a result of a distant god mastering the creation of life. When it's nearby, you may be struck by vivid daydreams. Now I have a vivid daydream. Oh. They combine? Oh. Wait, I like this one. I actually really like this one. Hello? No, wait. Come back. Come back. New and exciting animal, come back. Oh, Nemo, is that you? Why aren't you using the computer to contact me? Because I found something really, really amazing! Well, honestly, I'm glad. I prefer voice only to all this video stuff everyone else wants. Oh, my boss hates Zoom calls! So anyway, you found a pair of animals that can combine into one. It's interesting. So you want to know how many animals that counts as? Well, on one hand, if we thought of the resulting fusion as its true form, we consider as a single species and subtract one from your total count. On the other hand, we could think of each form as its own unique entity, totaling 3, giving you an additional count. I think we should go for the additional count. More numbers means better ratings, means my boss's boss is happier, means we all get raises. Well, I'm going to go down the middle and say that overall the Dreambird collection counts as just 2 creatures. This one will be designated as animal 33.5. However, I have no time for decimals and my pessimistic nature means that I usually round down. That is to say, in the end, the fusion, beautiful as it may be, doesn't count as a real animal. Sorry. Thank you for calling me to clarify that edge case though, Nemo. You're an honest worker. Okay, well, back to work. Don, welcome in! I'm playing an indie game called Formless Star Today. We are wandering around a colorful planet and we are discovering creatures. Eclipse Dreambird. When 2 Dreambirds fuse, a miracle happens somewhere in the galaxy. When it's nearby, you may be struck by overwhelming visions of the cosmos. Feel the cosmos. I actually like this guy. I think out of all the creatures that we've seen so far, I think I might like Eclipse Dreambird the most. Transcended viewer, welcome back to the waking world as well. Never feel bad about falling asleep too. I know it's pretty late here. I know it's late for a lot of you guys as well. So if I can lull you guys off to sleep, I think that's a win on my part as well. I'm worming my way into your dream. Do you guys ever dream about like streamers that you watch? I dream about my Oshi sometimes. I've dreamed about like streaming to you guys sometimes. When I'm stressed out, I dream about school sometimes. I have not really dreamed about school since coming home, which is a good thing though. Every so often I'll like dream of like old memories, like I'll dream of like my university or like my high school days and like stuff like that. Sometimes I'll just like dream about like whatever. Like I've told you guys like about like other dreams that I've had too. I told you guys about like that dream, like I was like a mail carrier in like some sort of like big blue city. Dreams where I'm just like wandering around like random places. I've told you guys too, I've had a lot of dreams where like I'm just like wandering around places where it's like way too bright to see for whatever reason. I get many different types of dreams. No idea what they mean. No school dreams. No school dreams. Oh, the good old school dreams when you're stressed out. It is my friend. Ooh, Nemo. Hiya. Really glad we found each other. This planet is amazing, isn't it? Feels like whatever I dream could exist here. There's many animals here and all sorts of things. I hope I get to see as much as I can. Take a little guy like me to get to see so many wonderful places. Makes me hope I'll never die. Are you sure about that? Well, let's go and explore. Good luck, Nemo. Take lots of pictures. Show your spouse. Show your children if you have them. Nightmares where you're in high school, you're late on your first day of school because you can't find a classroom. I've actually never had any nightmares like that. Whenever I have like nightmares about school, usually it's like Like late assignment type nightmares, or it's like giving a presentation type nightmares. Oh, school nightmare. Truly a classic. New animal. Souther. Actually, when I have nightmares, usually I'll have those kind of like just those kind of like being chased by a monster nightmares for whatever reason. Or like the dream will start out like perfectly fine. I'll just be like walking around like whatever place, and then all of a sudden I'm like being chased by whatever monster. But then like it'll just like stop in the middle of the dream too. Like I'll like run into like people that I know in the middle of the dream, and they'll be like, "What's wrong? What's going on? What's wrong with you?" Just be like, oh, "I don't know. It's nothing." And then like it'll just like de-escalate. Which I guess is a good thing. I guess it means I trust my friends and family to keep me safe. Spends all day basking in the geomagnetic field of the South Pole. Though it keeps getting stronger and more braver every day, it is content. That's good. Oh. Strong. Brave. But also satisfied. Nightmares where you fall asleep in your last exam. No, no. I enjoy having like those kind of like abstract, kind of like you're not really quite sure what's happening dreams, but like you still remember them after you wake up kind of dreams, because then I can use them for art. Hair dryer. New animal. Oh, there's lots of interesting guys over here. Intaker feeds on toxins and emits a pleasant grape aroma. Personality rise, it's not a lot to write home about. Now, is that good or is that bad? Is she just boring, or does she have a bad personality? She's blowing in my face. Who are you? New animal. All in all, obstruction elemental that loves to impede progress. However, it can only get along the x-axis. Getting in the way is my way. As a quote from All in All. All in all, a solid animal. He pushed me. He's mean. He pushed me. Oh, he does get in the way, doesn't he? Oh, man. I gotta go around him. Okay. Okay. Here we go. You've been too late lately. No dreams at all. No dreams at all are good, though, isn't it? You might also be dreaming, and you might just be like not remembering it too. That is also an option. Doe star. If you were to cut a doe star in half laterally, you'd find that its facial features go all the way through. It's like those kind of like, you know when people like make like designs and like sugar cookie designs, they'll like make like those big rolls of like sugar cookie dough, and they'll just like cut them into like different like little slices after like making the designs with like the different pieces of sugar cookie. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like that. No limit to how long it grows. Or have you seen like those candy making videos too? Not just cookies, candies as well. This looks like a Pokemon as well. Uri. Though it claims the reason for its ring-shaped body is to represent the flow of time and the cycles of the universe, the real reason is simply that it's its favorite shape. Oh, the planets, they're aligning. Peace and love in the universe. Teleporting me somewhere new and exciting. Oh, I haven't seen these guys before, actually. Okay, so this worked out then. Oh, the planet's all lovey-dovey now. Lovey-dovey now. Unless it's just late and this is supposed to be my night vision. Townite. Though there may seem to be 4 distinct varieties of Townite, these are actually all appendages of a singular, unseen creature sticking up from under the ground. Micellar networks! Spreading beneath the islands, all across the world! If you could live in 10 different towns, one of them would be this town. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you. You arrived here. You're welcome here. Thank you. These guys feel like mildly backrooms. I'm arrived here. I'm welcome here. Who are you? You also look somewhat dangerous. When you fall asleep without meaning, you wake up feeling bad. Oh man. I do that sometimes too. I'll just like sit down, I'll get like sleepy and I'll take like a nap, like impromptu, and I'll wake up, it'll be like way too hot. Like throat will be like way too dry. I'll be like, Creature that evolved the ability to communicate with flowers. Teleflora. That consists of flowers that it doesn't like. So is Teleflora not a flower then? Hello. Hello. Definitely a sort of liminality to this planet as well, I think. I've already talked to them, these guys. I'm gonna go over here. Overheating, yeah. I know, especially in the summer months though, like I just tend to like keep a fan on and then like I'll just like turn it and face myself like so when I'm sitting around wherever, just so that it's there to like cool me down if I need it to. Where am I going? Did I? Oh wait, no, I got teleported by the other guy. I didn't get to check out the gray portion at the bottom of the map. Let's go back down. Hey, it's you! Even like 12 hours, still EP. Do you have a lot of sleep, Dad? If you have like... even if you're like eating a lot right now, there's like a lot of like sleep debt that you need to catch up on. That might be why you're like still tired. I don't know, if you're like normally busy in your everyday life too, like the stress might also be like building up. Remember to slow down when you can, you guys. Rest is necessary. And I'm not even talking about like just like sleep either, but like a chance to just like rest your brain and like not think about things for a little while. It's very important. Ooh, 3. 3, man! Body of this mathematics-obsessed creature takes the form of the highest number it reproduces upon learning 10. I see. He's learning. He's learning and he's growing. Oh, and when he becomes 10, he'll become all grown up. What is he doing to me? He turned me into 3 men! Wait, will 4 men turn me into 4 men then? What happens if I meet a 10? There's gotta be more guys in this place. I like the little building blocks Legos area here. This is fun. Dealing with a lot, yeah. No, just remember to take some time for yourself every now and then. Just like rest too, and like even if you have those times where it's like, this is my advice to you all. Even if you have some times where like you have a little bit of insomnia, it's like a little bit hard to sleep. Just like take the time, you know, rest your eyes and just sit in the quiet for a bit, and even that helps a little bit. Nothing wrong with taking a mental health day. I do think that mental health days 100 completely necessary every now and then. Who are you? Heavy mock. Industrial machine type animal, weighs well over 100 tons. Contains a weapon called the Millennium's End Beam, just in case. Found him. Metal. No! He's gonna fire the Metal Gear! Metal Gear! He's gonna fire the nuke! This is bad. Shouldn't I stop him? Shouldn't I stop him? Isn't this bad? Kind of sorry about that. Let me... I thought I took Nightbot off of that. Let me go... Okay, let me go into my Chrome real quick and just like completely turn it off. I'm sorry again. Oh, jeez. Okay, I go here. Then I go to here, and then I take it out there. Okay. Okay, and then Nightbot should be completely not in the chat anymore, so it should be just completely stream elements now. How do I undo this? How do I... Gosh, how do I undo this? I'm sorry again. Well, I still have the on-screen chat at the very least. Alright. Well, keep going, I suppose. A little bit too overzealous there, Nightbot. Trapdoor beam! What was the problem the other day? I was getting a lot of bots for some reason. I don't know. They were both putting, like, for some reason, stream elements, like, wasn't, like, picking up on them, and I was getting, like, messages that could get me banned from the bots. So, like, I just wanted to prevent that happening again, but, like, I think I might have put the filters a little bit too strong now. So yeah. Turn them back down a little bit more. Capsule Walker, a hollow beam that transports items from point A to point over there. It's not gonna teleport me again, is it? Can very attached to any item stored in it and may refuse to let go. New animal. Capsule Walker Jr. Despite the name, these creatures have no relation to Capsule Walker, and in fact are following it around seeking to steal its precious items. Thieves! 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 Dead! No! Not a symbiotic relationship. It's like... You know the concept of, like, I was gonna say it's like this is not it, but I was thinking of the concept of, like, broad parasitism, right? Where it's like you have, like, one animal, it's like inserts its, like, eggs or whatever into the nest of a different animal so that, like, they're raised by, like, the other animal. Have you heard of that before? That's not what it is. Can I make a word filter for on-screen chat and Nightbot? The thing about the on-screen chat, I actually, with the widget I use right now, I can't, like, filter out, like, specific words on, like, the on-screen chat. So it's a little bit difficult there, but, like, it's pretty easy for me to just click onto, like, OBS and, like, try to, like, yeah, get it hidden out, and then, like, if I need to, I can just, like, go to the VOD afterwards and, like, blur things out or, like, cut things out if I need to. Yeah. I don't like doing that though also, because, like, if I do that too, that means, like, I thought, like, if I were to, like, edit things to, like, blur them out instead of, like, actually, like, cutting portions out of the VOD, like, it wouldn't, like, the VOD would still be the same length, so I was hoping that it would, like, keep, like, the same, like, video length, so I would still be able to have, like, the live chat replay, but apparently if I, like, edit my VODs in any way, it removes, like, the live chat replay, and so then, like, I truly have to, like, rely on the on-screen chat to, like, have, like, a record of, like, what I was chatting with you guys about. Yeah. I'm figuring things out. I'm figuring things out. I figure there's gonna be growing pains no matter how long I do this. I'm always gonna be figuring things out. I appreciate you guys for being patient with me too while I'm over here figuring things out. Stop following me! Stomp, 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 stomp. Lantua, have a good night. Have a good sleep as well. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hanging out. Boom, boom, boom. What happens if I fill the entire planet with bridges? Filling the map from yapping after step running around. It's just basically... You see, there's not enough space for me to, like, run around over here, so I have to fill the map instead. I still haven't talked to this guy down here yet. I like how, like, not all the animals on this island are, like, purely cute. I like how, like, some of them actually are, like, kind of, like, freaky. Nice variety, and I think the freaky guys end up being, like, their own kind of cute as well. Becky. Guys, it's Becky! Animal made of bits of scrap and junk. Seawater gradually causes its body to rust away to nothing, and the disembodied mind wanders the ocean. Horrifying. Terrifying. Becky's cursed to a life of suffering. Good gravy! Give me a moment. I'm getting... My fan is not on right now and I'm getting a little bit too warm. Yeah, turn it on. Okay. My fan is on. And now I will not be too warm, hopefully. Actually, wait, I had it pointed towards my sleeping setup earlier, so it's too low. That's alright. My feet will be very cool. See the block words directly in the YouTube filter? Yeah. I have like my stream element set up with like a blocked words filter. Like there's like, I have like a list of words on like my stream elements filters that have like, should automatically ban people if they're set on the chat, and like, it's pretty much all like things that like bots will say in like those weird kind of like Unicode fonts that like bots use, and like also like slurs and whatnot that you all shouldn't be saying on stream anyway. So like, yeah, I do have a block list set up, and then I also have like, I guess like Nightbot is a little bit more zealous than Stream Elements is, because like I have a lot of the same like spam filters set up on like Stream Elements, but like I don't see those like get activated nearly as often as like Nightbot was like in this like stream right here, even after adjusting my settings. So yeah, I guess from now on, I don't know though, I heard like rumors of like Stream Elements like shutting down too, like going bankrupt and shutting down, so I might not be able to use it soon. I might have to like figure out how to like make Nightbot a little bit less like overzealous about like, banning people. Stay cool. Today was terrible. Today was hot. Actually, over here where I am, today wasn't too bad. It was a little bit cooler today than it has been. It's gonna get a little bit hotter next week, though. I hope you guys are all staying cool. Keep your fans on, stay well hydrated, get plenty of electrolytes and fluids in your systems. Watermelon is a great way to get fluid. Fruits in general are a great way to get like fluids in your system and like other nutrients too. If you're having trouble getting like full meals in, I know my appetite isn't too great when it gets hot out. Yeah. Maybe I was doing fine, but yeah, it's just like, well, I did like, I mentioned this earlier too, I did like turn like a lot of like the sensitivity settings up too, because like for some reason like they weren't picking up the bots that were coming into the other streams. I don't know, maybe I just had them set too high. Maybe I just need to turn like Nightbot back down and like it'll go like, it'll be fine again. But yeah, I don't know, again, maybe also time for me to start thinking about getting actual human mods too. Filters can only take me so far. Oh, I'm so famous now. Oh, I'm so famous. Oh, suffering from success. Oh. Yeah. I'll think about it. I'll put some serious thought into it. And I do want my streams to be a good experience for you guys too, so this is something I should think about. Anyway, it was inevitable. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Welcome in. Funny how I'm building so many bridges. I'm building mental bridges, and I'm also building bridges on this planet. So many bridges on this planet. I am making so much infrastructure. Hey, do you think I found all the animals like in this world generation? Should I go back to the ship and like check in with the boss and then like photo? Ah. Cute. Okay, wait. Let's go back to the ship then. Yeah. Okay, check back in and then we can come back out and see if there's anything different when we come back out. Oh, you're awake. Hello. Greetings. I am Space Archives Autonomous Unit 079. Please just call me Fandroid. I keep the ship nice and tidy while you're having fun on your adventures. Can't do much else here. You see, the unpredictable nature of this planet means my memory banks get overloaded, or I could get lost, or both. None of that worries me at all, but I am worth quite a bit of money, so I have to sit this one out. I see. Alright. I will be counting on you to keep this ship clean. Okay, talk to the boss man. Boss man? Hello! I hope your mission is going well. I've enabled a launch feature on your ship. You can access it via this computer. When you've seen enough, you can select it to see the ending. You know, the end of your mission. What I mean to say is, it will let you know, let you and your crewmates come back home. Sorry for my awkward wording before. I hope to see you back here at the Space Archives HQ soon. Goodbye for now. Oh, I can watch the credits whenever I want, but I want to click on the creatures first. You will one day fill the entire map. This planet will be mine. Remember to have fun. It's not a job. I am having fun. I am having fun. I think it's not bad to like have like a sense of like having to like work at like your hobbies. I think. I do enjoy having like little goals and like little like things to like keep myself like busy on. It's like it's not too much. It's not too much. Yeah. Side hustle, hobby hustle. Okay, wait. Animals? I'm missing number 10. 61, 59. Actually, I found quite a few. I found quite a few, haven't I? I'm not missing too many. Okay, wait. Actually, should I look at all of the... Should I look through them now, or should I wait until all... Because I feel like if I look through them now, I'm gonna like... Because it doesn't mark which ones are new. Okay, wait. Contact HQ. Hello? Oh, an emo. You need to press the button in the moon castle, then return to... Oh, sorry. My kid phones me sometimes to ask for video game hints. Let's see. Anemo. Oh, right. It was a Formless Star expedition. Yes. My boss doesn't even remember who I am. Get me under a lot of stress right now. Thankful for your work. So, you currently found 37 animals. You found at least half of all the animals. That's wonderful news. Stay and find more animals if you'd like, but you could also leave. Choice is yours. Well, see you later. Goodbye. Do I get an overtime bonus if I find more animals? Ah. Oh. Different every time. He's over there this time. Actually, should we go to the... Oh, that's what they don't look like when I'm looking at them through the filter. Okay. Town is full of buildings. Buildings. You could live in 10 different... You could live in 9 or 10 towns, or you could live in just one. Have you looked into a house so much that you saw it? I don't know. There's a certain, like, to these guys' dialogue right here, it's giving a certain sort of, like, backrooms misremembrance. Oh, you're the pushy guy. Ew. You're mean to me. Oh, so that because your agent handled numbers at late stage because of streaming. Oh, lost his spark. Oh, I didn't know you used to stream. Oh, have good memories. Well, as long as you have the good memories, girl, boy. But yeah, as long as you have like those good memories, I feel like that's what's most important. But yeah, I admittedly don't like take this as seriously as I could be taking it too. I don't know. I think about like pretty regularly. Like I'd probably like grow a lot more than I am right now if I actually like sat myself down. I like took the time to like make like clips and like actually like connect and like network and like engage with like other VTubers more than I like do right now. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't want it to feel like a job. So like I do the things that I want to do, and I do the things that are fun to do, and I do the things that I feel comfortable doing. Which again, like, isn't as much as I could be doing, but I don't know. I feel like we got a nice little community going on over here. I'm comfortable over here. You guys tell me you're comfortable over here too, and I'm glad for that. Oh yeah. I don't know. One of these days I feel I get a little bit more brazen. I want to do a little bit more, then I'll do that. Otherwise, I think it's fine to just like keep going and keep it on as we are right now too. I just keep it casual, I think. I feel like I'm at a point in my, not just like regarding like streaming, but like in life in general. I feel like I'm at a pretty good point in my life where like I still have like stuff to learn, but also I have a pretty good idea of like what my limits are and like how I should approach like challenges to like prevent myself from like burning out and like keep myself like on track and like continue to like pursue new things. Suckathon. A little dragon made out of iron. It stomps around boisterously and shoots out electric beams for fun. Boisterous little guy. Love him. Love that. No! I'm hurt and injured. Boy, boy, boy. It's a boy! Let's hear it for the boy! Boy, boy, boy. His eyes all messed up. Girl, girl, girl. It's a girl. Girl, girl, girl. Her eyes all messed up too. And then Mr. Metal Gear's over there. Wish you could be around. More majority mod for another streamer who streams 9 hours a day, 4 days a week. That's a lot. I do like when I'm at school, like I'll do like long streams with you guys, but I don't think I can keep that up for an entire week, honestly. Like just 2 days of like doing 2 days in a row of like 9-10 hour streams, like that wears me out so much. And then I have to go to school afterwards too, so it's just like, oh man. That's streamers like who can like do like those daily like endurance stream type schedules. They're made of something different. So that's so impressive. I want to know how you get endurance like that. And I do have fun streaming really long times with you guys, doing really long streams with you guys though. I do enjoy it. It's nice to like do like really long streams too, and like also like get through like massive portions of a game all at once, I think. Yeah. I always say too, I don't want you guys to feel, again, I don't want you guys to feel obligated to come here. I just want you guys to hang out because you want to hang out, because it's fun to hang out. I don't want it to feel like a chore for either of us. So yeah, please don't feel too stressed out. Streams should be... I think that watching a streamer should be fun, so please don't get like... Please don't make yourselves too stressed out about it. Long talk, welcome in! I am playing an indie, maybe RPG maker game called Formless Star. We are wandering around a planet, and we are discovering creatures. Yesterday, 12 hours for the anniversary! Whoa! I've done a single 12-hour stream. It was when I was finishing up Tales of Vesperia. That stream, I made a spur-of-the-moment decision that I wanted to go through the last dungeon and finish up the entire game in one go, and I finished the game up just before the stream hit that last, like, 12 hours, and it would have, like, cut me off, like, with the YouTube limit. Ooh. I think, like, if I were to do, like... I don't think it's, like, out of the question for me to, like, do, like, more, like, 12 hours. I think there'd have to be, like, something that I plan for it, though, and I would definitely need to take, like, breaks in the middle. I don't really like eating on stream, so I don't know if I prefer, or if I prepare snacks. I don't know, maybe something crunchy? I just don't like the idea of, like, sitting here and making, like, little, like, slurpy munching noises in front of you guys. That makes me a little bit self-conscious. Yeah. I don't know, maybe something crunchy, though. Maybe, like, chips or something. Maybe, like, suck on a hard candy or something. Yeah. It's always fun and comfy here. I'm glad it's comfy. I'm glad you guys have a good time here. Destruction. Do I have an air fryer? I don't have an air fryer, but I do have a convection oven. I treat my convection oven like an air fryer. It's essentially a convection oven is essentially a cross between an air fryer and a microwave oven, is it not? Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Sylvia! Creature that evolved from a crashed spacecraft. The crash happened so long ago now that it's mostly forgotten it. It's good. I'm glad Sylvia has moved on. Hello, Animo. I'm helpless. Sylvia can talk. Talk to me again? I'll take you around on my back. Sylvia, I want to go for a ride. I can fly with Sylvia! Wait, this makes things so helpful. Hello? Hello? I can fly? Oh, you're new. Farewell, Demo. I wish you good luck. Oh, I can only use her once. Okay. You. New animal. Norther, staying at the northernmost point of the world to gain strength from the magnetic pole. Its big idea is well above its station. Dream big! Dream big! Even if your dreams are unattainable, you will never get anywhere in life at all if you don't dream big. I think even if you can't get to your original goal, your dreams will take you to places you never imagined getting in the first place. It is worthwhile dreaming big, even if you don't get to the dream, because again, your dreams will lead you to new and exciting places that you would not have like aimed for otherwise. Favorite meal snacks are wrapping a hot dog in cheese, wrapping in a tortilla, bake it until it comes golden brown like a homemade hot pocket. My go-to snacks is either one, I'll just look inside of like my fridge or like my cupboards and I'll like see whatever like chips or like whatever like kind of like snackable things I have in there. Like maybe I'll sit in front of my fridge and I'll just see like snap peas or whatever. Or maybe I'll have like, do you know like those kind of like shrimp puff chips that like they sell at Costco? I'll get those like every now and then because I really like them, but the thing about those is like they really tear up my mouth. So like I'll eat like a whole bunch of them at once, but then like I'll be in like pain for the rest of the week because like the chips like really mess up my mouth. You guys know I eat a lot of like instant noodles too. I like making a whole bunch of like hard-boiled eggs in advance, so like whenever I want like a cup noodle, I can just like grab some hard-boiled eggs and I can like shove them into the cup, and then I also like putting imitation crab, and then a slice of Gouda cheese if I feel like a slice of cheese inside of the ramen cup, or if it's kind of like a spicy kind of more of one of those kind of spicy ramen cups. Yeah. And then if I have like some sort of like bok choy or whatever, like kind of like vegetation inside the fridge, I might like shove that in there too, just so that I have some sort of like green going on. And like that's also like a lot of food at that point. Sometimes if I'm feeling lazy, I'll just like make like myself like noodles, and I'll just like crack an egg like directly in it. I'll just be like poached egg, and then I'll also like take some like fish cake out of the freezer and I'll like pop those in there as well. I'm lazy. I don't put nearly as much effort into like my making food as I should. Is that pyramided animal? Probably. Let's talk to it. Ooh. It's undulating. Ooh. It's horrifying. S and P, an animal consisting of two parts. The yellow part is named Salt and the orange part is named Pepper. A very cute name for a very horrifying creature. Sounds like a chaparrita. Remember to search chaparrita's food. Will do. Chaparritas. S&P is doing their best. S&P is alive, and that's what matters most. Symbiotic. What would you call this, a symbiotic relationship, or are they just kind of existing together? Air fryer. Convection oven. You can make cookies in the convection oven. You can make pizza in the convection oven. I can take little frozen tempuras and I can make those in the convection oven as well. Those stream elements. More violent sea cucumber. Violent sea cucumbers. S&P? A little bit, kind of. Oh, stream elements. Hold on, don't hide. Okay. And hide. There we go. Do I need to turn down the stream element settings too? didn't trip. That shouldn't have tripped anything. Hold on. Okay, so I go into here and I go into here and then I open up stream elements from here and then I go into my account over here and then I go over here and then I go to my channel over here. And then go to the moderation tools over here. Okay, actually, I'll go to here, why don't I'll turn the caps filter off. YouTube filters for links automatically, so honestly, I could probably turn the links filter off. I'll turn off the lengthy walls of text. I'm turning off the spam. I'll turn off this filter here. Okay. I'm gonna leave on the Zalgo filter and I'll leave on the symbol filter too. So Zalgo is like, you know how like that corrupted text that like people like use in like memes sometimes? That's what Zalgo is. So be careful if you're gonna like put some like Zalgo like text in the chat. And then my filters are supposed to exclude my subscribers though. Gosh, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Zalgo filter and excessive symbol spam are the only stream elements, as well as like the ban words list are the only filters that I have on right now, currently. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. Can't send weird text that looks like an Among Us. You can send that too. You know, like that kind of like text that looks like it's sort of like Zalgo's like it's like that weird text that like looks like it's sort of like corrupted. Like you have like text like coming off of it, like up above it and like below it. But the kind of like cursed text memes that you see around sometimes. Do you know that? That's Zalgo. Zalgo? Zalgo. Something like that. Yeah. August. End of the world! No! You can see the big brown spot over there in the corner where I was like placing all the bridges. Okay, wait, animals. I don't know where to find number 10. Should I start looking at hints? Okay, wait. I'm gonna do like one more loop of the world, and if I can't find any new animals, I guess I'll start like I'll go back to the ship and I'll look for more hints. Hints. What else do I make in my convection oven? I make grilled cheese in my convection oven as well, actually. There's so many things you can make in a convection oven. Have you ever seen like those cooking videos of like people they'll just like place like a whole bunch of stuff inside of a rice pot, and they'll just like use like the rice cooker to cook like pastas or cook like fish or cook like they'll make like rice bowls, like everything all at once together inside, just like of the rice cooker from the get-go. Have you ever seen that? I've never tried that before, but I kind of want to try it. I want to make stuff like breads and pastas inside of my rice cooker. Oh, I feel like I'd have a really good meal for like no effort at all if I did that. I don't know though. The concept of a nice steamed bread that came out of my rice cooker also like tickles my fancy. I like steamed breads. So soft and fluffy. Steamed eggs, actually steamed eggs are so nice and fluffy. Pasta on a rice cooker. I saw somebody cook pasta on a rice cooker before. They put the pasta inside the rice cooker, they put the liquid inside the rice cooker, they put like a bunch of like zucchini and like peppers and like other like vegetable inside the rice cooker as well, and they just like turned it on like 15-20 minutes in the rice cooker. The pasta was ready. I don't know how the pasta turned out. They also had like one of those like fancy rice cookers with like multiple settings though that like you can actually set the time on. My rice cooker though, like that I have at my apartment is like one of the simpler kinds of like rice cookers. You just like shove the rice in the pot and then you push the button down and then like it'll like just like go like for like 15 minutes or so, and then it'll like turn to like a warming mode. I don't have one of the fancy rice cookers with multiple modes and stuff on it. I kind of wish I did. I don't know, I kind of want a fancy rice cooker. I feel like I'd make good use of it. But also, my rice cooker that I have right now works just fine also. You know what, to learn is an easy way to do homemade pasta. I love making it. It takes so much. Pasta is so much effort. I don't know. I feel like pasta is so much. Noodles in general are a lot of. I don't know. Noodles in general, I feel like, are a lot of effort. I don't know, maybe I just say that because I'm lazy and I don't like sitting down and making things for extended periods of time. Regarding cooking, at least. I need to become a cooking girl. I need to get into cooking. I should have went to culinary school. I want to learn how to make tiramisu. I really like tiramisu. I feel like learning how to make tiramisu would be really good for me. Actually, like going back to the topic of like soft and fluffy breads and eggs and stuff. You know, like those like souffle breads and like souffle pancakes that you make by like whipping like the egg whites and like meringue before you like mix them into the batter? I really like those too, but those are so much work. Don't have a mixer, so like I would need to like whip the eggs and the whites by hand. That's so much work. I remember it was like kind of like a trend like some like years back, I guess, but like it was a trend to like, it was like cloud eggs, and it was like people like eating like rice bowls and stuff, like, you know, those kind of like rice bowls where you like eat like the raw egg on top. It was like stuff like that, except like people were like would like separate yolks from eggs, and they would like beat the egg whites into like a meringue first, and then like put that back onto the dish, and then like put like the yolk back on top of it, and they'll call it like cloud eggs. Look at how soft and fluffy it is. But like, that feels like a lot of work. I don't know. I don't think I'm willing to go through that amount of work just for like Instagrammable food, especially like considering like you're going to a restaurant to eat like the cloud eggs typically. So like you're just like sitting in the restaurant and you're just like whipping the eggs. More and more and more pills will come into. Look them in. More and more and more and more. Too much work. I go to a restaurant because like I don't want to like work on the food. Oh man. Did I talk with a boy and girl? Animals? I did talk with boy and girl. It was a boy, it was a girl. Maybe I should... Do you think it's a good time to go back to the ship and like start looking at hints? Pills, by the way, the game I'm playing today is a indie game called Formless Star. I am wandering a planet and I am discovering creatures. Wait, Sylvia? Sylvia, right? Yeah. Oh wait. I think her name was Sylvia. Anyway. Okay, we'll do one more once over on the planet on Sylvia's back, and then if we don't find anything, I will... You're new. Wait. I haven't seen you before. Wait. Hello? Yes, I did find something on Sylvia's back. She's so lucky. Scoop. The nutrients of food that rest on its concave face are slowly absorbed into its skin. Petting it can wither you away. Spoon animal. Chara. I've learned so much with you guys. Spoonable, you're so go to sleep, Pill. Get some sleep. I know it's like super early in the morning for you. Get some sleep if you need to get some sleep. We were just talking about this. Don't stress yourself out to be here. Please, please, please. Sleep if you need to. I don't want you all messing up your health to be here. I want y'all to take care of yourselves. Just came in from trying to get sleep for not. Keep trying to get sleep then! Just lay down, close your eyes. Even if you don't fall asleep, it helps a little bit, you know? Rest the mind, even if you don't not like getting like actual like sleep cycles in. No. Alright. All of you here coming in here instead of getting sleep, I guess this just means I gotta up the chill that much more. We need to get even more chill. None of you will be awake by the time this stream ends. Sleep in the afternoon? Oh man. I want to yell at you, but at the same time I do that too. Wake up at 4 in the morning. Study for the test that is at 8 AM, and then go to the quiz section directly after the test, and then there is a lab in the afternoon, and then get home at 5 at night, and then it is time to eat dinner, and then I need to and then I need to call home, and then I need to take a bath, and then I need to hop on my live stream. And I hang out with you guys until 3 in the morning, and then I get my sleep. I have that kind of schedule sometimes. On the weekdays though, I'll come back after the lab, and then I'll be able to like get a couple hours of sleep in before like, and then I'll wake up at like 7 in the evening, and I'll feel like not quite so well rested, but I'll feel well enough rested to get a call home and a call home and some dinner in, and then straight back to sleep. Rest your mind here, EP, but having fun and chill time. I'm telling you. None of you are going to be awake by the time the stream is over. Noon, afternoon, no before noon, pre-noon. That's brunch time. Brunch time, I would suppose, before noon. Late morning. How prevalent is brunch? Is brunch still a fairly prevalent concept? Do you guys brunch? Or is brunch falling out of favor? Is brunch old news? I go out for brunch sometimes. I don't know, I feel like there's nothing quite like a good brunch sometimes. New animal. Planetum. Though it is only a larval form, it spends most of its life like this. Sight of its adult stage is said to be a symbol of new life. What does he look like as an adult? What do you look like all grown up, Planetum? Oh, is he growing? Evolving! He's become new and exciting, and he looks a little bit scary and horrifying. Brunch is just eating out of your hours? No, brunch is... I thought brunch was like specifically like... that kind of like... it's not quite breakfast, it's a little bit after like that kind of like late morning, like sort of like 11 AM. It's not quite lunch yet, but it's like after breakfast kind of like meal that like people eat sometimes. I guess like, I don't know, depending on like your sleep schedule, might also just be late breakfast. But I guess like if you already ate breakfast, then you can call it brunch. He's gone, I don't get a new creature off of him. I don't know. I go out for brunch sometimes. I like brunch. Brunch might also just be an excuse to eat breakfast foods for lunch, but I think that's also enjoyable. New animal. Slurpiptera. Using its long proboscis, it drinks its body weight in fruit juice every day. That's a lot of sugar. It loves to have a little sip of everything. This guy's drinking a little bit of everything at the soda fountain. This guy's putting a little bit of... No! He's taking me somewhere! Oh. Scary, scary, scary. How come some of these guys put a filter over my screen? You eat as the hunger comes to you. You are a free spirit. But doesn't that mess up like your bowel movements though if you're not eating on a regular schedule? That'd mess me up. Oh, I've been over here already. That's my man-made island. It's my Nemo-made island. Okay. That's... I guess that's more or less everything explored then? Shall I... This is not all 60 creatures yet, but I don't know. It might be worthwhile to go back to the ship now, look at the hints. Mind you, hobbits in there. 11 says luncheon, afternoon tea. You have both supper and dinner. Second breakfast. You cannot forget second breakfast. Is brunch just second breakfast? I think they would be separate. I think you can have breakfast, you can have second breakfast, you can have a late morning tea, and you can have brunch. Why limit yourself? I think you can have all of the above. And then you can have lunch, and then you can have afternoon tea, and then you can have dinner, and then you can have supper. Let's also have like an evening snack, and then you can have like a last snack before you go to bed too, and then when you wake up in the middle of the night, you can have a nighttime snack too. More of these guys. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the ship. I don't know, Sylvia's right there. It'd be so easy to hop on her back and go places again. Oh, it's so easy to go places when she's here. Have I talked to that guy yet? Wait, is that actually my friend or is that the other guy too? Okay, wait, let's see. Hey! New animal! Cumul. Body's made of enlarged atoms. When it's interested in a subject, it studies it endlessly until it finds something else to learn about. A curious creature. Creature of learn, it's so small. Oh, if it isn't a Nemo, hope you're having a better time on this planet than I am. Brown has a certain sort of mushy texture I find deeply unpleasant to walk on. Feet are already aching. Furthermore, the animals were tasked with cataloging irritate and disturb me. Hope this won't take long. I know it might seem like I complain a lot, but it's only because we keep getting assigned crappy missions. Do you think if our kind needed more than just a mere wind to subsist, they'd be a little bit more considerate as to where we're sent? They only need wind to persist? Well, anyway, let's try and make the most of it. See you around. Oh, I see. They all have like little like veins and like little propellers and stuff on their heads because they're like little like energy generators. Ah. Not like eating one ramen for everybody. Don't make fun of me. In a perfect world, I eat second breakfast, third breakfast, fourth breakfast, fifth breakfast. Oh. But as things are now, I need to make peace with my one bowl noodle, 1 cup noodle per day. I have been eating properly though since I've been at home. Today I ate, what did I eat today? Today for breakfast I had bacon, eggs, and rice. And then, I ran out of time to eat lunch. I had to go to like my little like teaching event before I could eat lunch, so I actually didn't eat lunch today. But then I went home and I ate mapo tofu with fried rice. And then there is also a red bean bun that was waiting for me as like a dessert thing, but I didn't eat it right now because like my tummy was feeling kind of like scrungly after the event and like sitting around like the formula filled animal parts for so long, so I think I might actually eat that for breakfast tomorrow. But yeah, I've been eating well since I came home. You! I have not seen you yet! That guy down there! Wait! Look at this guy! Look at this guy! New animal fusion dragon. Each of these creatures' 2 heads has its own circulatory system based around hot and cold water. But they look like a heart. That's what I was thinking. They look like veins and arteries. Ooh. Oh. It's spinach lasagna today. Yummy! Since university, you started eating very well, not just sustenance. You see, when I was in university too, I also ate. I also ate decently because I had access to like a cafeteria. Well, like the cafeteria food was variable. Some of it tasted better than that. I remember once I went to like my university cafeteria, like when nobody was there, like just before Thanksgiving. I was like waiting for like my dad to come over and pick me up and like bring me home so I could spend like the holidays with my family. But I went to the cafeteria and what did they have there? They had like the plainest like beef roast and like just plain like baked potatoes. But like they weren't even like cooked right. They weren't soft. They're like the hardest baked potatoes you ever ate in your life. So it's just like hunk of overcooked beef with like a plain potato that was barely cooked. And I'm not gonna lie, that might have been I would put it on the lower end of things that I've eaten in my life. Mr. Soot. When they're born, they burst into flames and spend the rest of their life charred. Making the most of it. An optimist. Oh. They can teleport. Why can everybody on this planet teleport? Well, I guess I can also teleport. I shouldn't be saying that. I just haven't used my teleportation yet. What else do we got? I got Stinky over there already. I got the trees over here already. Ugh. I'm going back to the ship this time. Actually, for real, for real. I'm going back to the ship now. Unless Sylvia's here again. Is she here? She is here. Oh. Oh, beautiful, gorgeous. Come over here. Take me on a magic carpet ride, beautiful. Show me sights I've never seen before. Prefer preparing your own food than eating university cafeteria food. Yeah, my cafeteria had like these black bean burgers every so often. Those are pretty good. I got those a lot. The regular burgers were also okay, so I got those a lot as well. I think I told you guys once they had like some sort of like Mardi Gras event at like my cafeteria once. They had like alligator like gumbo and like nuggets and all that. That was fine. It was fine. It wasn't anything to write home. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything to write home about. I remember they had like this little like kind of like omelet slash stir fry station at the cafeteria that was like kind of like, it was kind of mid, but like I kind of like, I don't know, I went there every so often anyways. But yeah, something I did a lot, I would like go down to like the cafeteria and like I would get like the little like sushi packs that they had there, and then I would like take them back to my dorm and I would eat them with a noodle bowl, and it would make me very full and I'd be very happy. Alien. Mysterious creature that comes from outer space arrives in the form of star to invade. However, it's very shy. Wouldn't Nemo and the crew also be like aliens on the formless star planet? Very shy. Goodbye. Goodbye. Safe travels. Did I already talk to you? I feel like I did. No, I didn't. Oh, Cassini. His body is composed of a super compressed gas that smells of damp wood. Wants to show off. Look at how ripped his arms are. Like 80 pieces of sushi on your hungry days at the university. Very, very hungry. I usually got the salmon sushi. They had like California rolls at my university too, but I didn't like them because like they used the stick crab instead of the minced crab. Oh, washing machine. And I don't like it when California rolls use the stick crab. I prefer the minced crab. There's those guys again. Okay. Now I discovered everybody. Now can I go back to the ship? Think. I'm just gonna go. I feel like I'm gonna keep like doing this. I'm gonna keep like going back to the ship and like I'm gonna see Sylvia and I'm gonna hop on her back and I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna find a new animal. And I decide that I've seen everything, so I go back to the ship, and then I see Sylvia, and then I decide to hop on her back, and then like we go around the planet, and I find another new animal. I'm just gonna go back into the ship this time. I don't know where the ship is. Teleport, teleport. Do not remember. Oh, there she is again. She can't tempt me. Oh, I can get to the basement now. Wait. You would not let me get dusty, would you? No, I would not. Don't worry. Talk to my boss. Boss man, I found 50 animals. A Nemo. Have you managed to take the center of the sun yet? Wait, that's not you? Let's see. A Nemo. Oh, right. You're the FORMLESS Star exhibition, yes. Forgive me, I'm under a lot of stress right now. I'm thankful for your work. So, currently, you found 51 animals. Wow. You found over 3/4 of the animals. You're going above and beyond. Oh, he's chuffed. Of course, feel free to come back anytime, but the more you find, the more complete our archive will be. I'm glad you took on this mission. Goodbye. Do I get a bonus? Do I get any? I'm going to the basement. Healthy. Healthy? Is this a GameCube? Rec room. Oh, I can root around my friends' bedrooms. Which one is mine? This one has apples. This is probably mine. Outlet. Tiny apple tree. Using these, make barely any cider at all. Well, just eat them then. A Nemo's diary. They're not going to read it right now because you, dear player, can see it. Breaking the fourth wall. Calling me dear player. Oh, I get a company pizza party once I get a pizza party with the sugar cookies with the icing that falls off all in one piece. These plants are just babies. Let them rest. Okay. Shelf with some really amazing things on it. That thing at the top shelf looks real. Actually, that little star thing on the second shelf, that looks really amazing. A pair of cute plants and some stringed up lights are hanging here, not causing any problems. Oh, I can get in the bed. I love it when games let you get inside of the bed. Nemo's room is cute. Okay. Whose room is this? A beautiful, shapely fan. That's a really nice fan. A futon. The mattress is very firm and feels like it would hurt your back to sleep on. Turbine's room. Some of Turbine's favorite albums I've displayed here. One of them aesthetic girlies. An expensive portable record player. Turbine spares no expense for sound quality. She's an... Oh. Sylvia's song. Was this playing when we were riding on her back? Or like was this playing when we talked to her? Instrumental. Oh! Sylvia's gonna take me all across the land! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Sylvia! Sylvia! We love you! Sylvia! Sylvia! Suki Suki die! Suki Sylvia! Suki! We love you, Sylvia! Everybody loves Sylvia. Sylvia helps us discover new things. Everybody loves Sylvia. Sylvia has her own song! Her own theme song! Who do you think is singing? Is it Sylvia that's singing? But then like Sylvia's singing about herself. Is that kind of weird? Or is that fine? I don't know. I shouldn't be a hater. Sylvia can sing about herself. That's fine. Maybe it's lonely on this planet, so Sylvia sings about herself when she's like flying through the skies. Sylvia's got a wanderlust. Sylvia's song. Probably the credits theme, so let's save that. A job well done. Shape. Space frequency. Ah, title menu theme. We can order pizza? One with extra pineapple? Ham and pineapple pizza. Okay, we'll get the ham and pineapple pizza. Let's get a margarita pizza too. And then I'll get a supreme pizza. Supreme is also good. Supreme's always good. And then there's always folks that like plain cheese. We can get plain cheese too. But this is a lot of pizza already. I think this is good then. I think this is good. Well, if like people don't like some of the toppings on like the... If you just want a plain pepperoni pizza, you can just like take a slice of Supreme and just like pick everything else off. Transmission. Ah. Even the music is cute in this game. 5 types of... Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. One moment, please. One moment, please. I'm back. I am back. I live. I'm back. I had to vacuum up a spider. I had to vacuum up a spider. Not my room though, my siblings' room. So yes. I have survived. I emerge victorious. The vacuum now holds one more spider than it did before. I didn't save him. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit too scared of spiders to do that. I may have just simply vacuumed up the spider. This spider is a big spider. I don't know. Spider. It was kind of big. It's one of those spiders you can see like each and every single leg coming off of the body very clearly, even though like it's all the way up there. Spider. Why not a big with a glass and a piece of... It's like all the way up towards the ceiling too. Can't reach all the way up there. With my hands at least. The vacuum hose is the vacuum wand is a different deal. Anyway. The spider is gone. We eliminate the spy. Alright. Did you enjoy listening to transmission for... How long did it take me to get that spider? However long it took me to get that spider. Ooh, spider. I don't like spiders. They're scary. Oh, you see, I don't have to worry about the spiders not being around to eat all the other bugs if like all the other bugs just go into the vacuum as well. I have an entire ecosystem going on inside of my vacuum cleaner, you see? I just need to be very consistent about vacuuming up all of the bugs, and so they will all exist together within, like, the vacuum terrarium. You see my grand master plan here? Anyway, alright. We'll just leave that and then... Actually, does this keep playing? Alright, well we'll just leave that and then we can keep exploring now. Plant has been trimmed at the top. It used to be at the top. Hell he. A cumbersome plush of something that was once a vein at a carnival. GameCube. A play brick hooked up to a TV. A game called Moppy's Treat is being left idling in order to harvest corn. He's playing a clicker game. Spider's cornucopia. You see, as long as I'm consistent about like vacuuming up all the other bugs into that vacuum as well, that spider has it like set for the rest of his life. So cute photos of Vane, husband Pinwheel. Hubby's bun. Happy together. But do they have children together? Are they a big happy family? Vane, how many children do you have? Cozy hammer to booger 2 clocks showing the local time and the time back home. Family man. He's got the makings of a family man, I can feel it. He's gotta have kids. Alright. I forgot to look at the hints. Oh wait, I came out here to look at the hints. Came in here to look at the hints. Okay, wait. Animals. Okay, number 10. Slurpiptera. Becky. I need 13, 18, 26, 27, 36, 13, 18, 26, 27, 36. I'll remember those ones for right now. But oh, it just tells me. Okay, I don't need to remember which ones. Walking around the metal biome. Running around where the metal and toy biomes meet. Shows up where the metal biome and snow biome connect. So basically, I just need to wander around until I find something new then. Metal biome, flower biome, sand biome, jelly biome, so... yeah. Not really. I'm looking for a variety of biomes here, so I think it's fine if I just, like, go out. Sylvia! Ooh, it's foggy now. I got you. I got you, I got you, I got you. A mover and a shaker. A lot of them were in like metal biome, but like a lot of them were also like where this biome, that biome meet. There's like a couple like sand biome guys. Got you too. Got you. Nothing up there. Oh, I haven't gotten you. Wait, right here. Sylvia, drop me off here. Thank you. You. New animal. Joe 219. Evolved from old radio equipment. When tuning into a certain frequency, when nearby, you can hear a list of vitamins it has a deficiency in. Carbohydrate. Joe, I think you should take a daily multivitamin. Carbohydrate. Vitamin A. Wait a second, carbohydrates aren't vitamins. Niacin. Niacin. Vitamin A. Go eat some carrots. Oh, that's not a vitamin. Alright. I think Joe might be a little bit confused, but he's got the spirit. Eat a healthy, balanced diet, Joe. Regirock. Regirock has a niacin deficiency. Jelly. Sugary. Very... Actually, since like Sylvia is like pretty consistently near the spaceship, would it actually be a better strategy to like keep teleporting back here and like keep like getting like rides from Sylvia? Is Sylvia famous? Because like Sylvia's song isn't playing when we're riding on her back. And so like, does she have an album? Is that what that song is? Is that why we can play it in Turbine's record player? Okay, wait. Found you before. My friend. Nothing over there. Found you before. I have not talked to you before, however. Hello, you are brand new. Hi. New animal. Blanket. A mysterious taciturn creature that lives within a beloved old plush toy. Though the plush is in poor state, it refuses any attempts at repair. Ah. Love, all-consuming, all-enveloping. Hug for me? Oh, no. Okay. Mystery man. Eepy sleepy. Not unlike you guys, huh? Okay. Back to the ship, back to Sylvia. Sylvia! I need a ride, Sylvia! Hi, animal! We've been flying around together a lot recently, haven't we? I really appreciate it. Let's have a nice flight. Oh, Sylvia. Oh, now it plays her song. Oh, I see. I just have to become friends with Sylvia first, and she sings for me. Ah, who are you? Oh, wait, there's a new guy there, but Sylvia's song is playing. What do I do? What do I do? Well, do you think Sylvia's song will play like next time after like the next time I ride her too? Okay, wait, this is within walking distance of the ship, isn't it? Because the ship's over here. Actually, wait. Okay, no. Yeah, no, this is within walking distance of the ship, so like we can just come back here later. Let me see if there's anything else. Any other new guys that we can like pick up a little bit further away from home. Mind you, Steven, she's very Steven Universe. Exceedingly Steven Universe. The vibes in this game, I will say, they're immaculate. You're a new guy. Okay, I think this is far enough away from home. Oh, Sylvia. Sylvia's cute. Sylvia. Sylvia's so moe. Sylvia's so cute. Shatterhound, though it would only take one impact to destroy completely, Shatterhound is not deterred from living its dream. Its dream is to bark, chase. Shatterhound is just like Mochi Corgi. 54. Okay. Back to the ship. This game is just the right amount of cozy and just the right amount of strange. It makes it like very comfortable and nostalgic feeling. Okay. This guy. Come over here. Get over here. I need you. New animal. Sun Sprite, constantly dazzled by the iridescent colors running down its soap bubble. I also like staring at the iridescent colors and soap bubbles. Floats around carefully in a sensory world of its own. Ah, sensory bliss. Like cute Yume Nikki. Like cute Yume Nikki. Exactly. Like wandering around Yume Nikki, except like it's none of like the weird, like overtly supposed to make you uncomfortable worlds. Well, I don't know. Well, no, there are like panic-inducing worlds in Yume Nikki. There's like brief moments of like disturbance within this game, but I feel like there's no like nothing here that like creates like a lasting sense of like disquietment. Okay, back to Sylvia. Whee! Where'd she go? Sylvia, where are you? Where did she go? Do I only get so many Sylvias? But I saw her like wandering around earlier, though. I swear, she was just here. Oh, man. No, she's right here. Okay. Sylvia! It does play every time. Every time we ride on her back, she will sing for us now. This guy's gonna jive back and forth to the beat of Sylvia's song. Fridge. You are new. Okay. You are new. Brand new guy. White box. Comes off as something of a craven, untrusting creature. However, the unseen being inside this box is simply enjoying a feast. He's got snacks in there, he's not sharing them. Icebox. Oh, cheese for me? Should I look at the map? There's like stuff where the sand biome meets the... meets like some other kind of biome I remember. Maybe I should go back down there and check again. Here... Should I round Sylvia? Evolutionary Nightwear Realm. No, you see, it reminds you that we're all part of the circle of life. That's part of the coziness. Take comfort in your own mortality. Your genetics will carry forward far to the future, and they will enable your offspring far, far, far to the future to change into something new and exciting. How does that sound? Sylvia, I'm so glad you exist, Sylvia! The moral of the story is, sometimes there are scary and horrible things in this world. Sometimes there are creatures that will try to torch you into bits. Sometimes there are creatures with giant beaks that want to spear you in one go. Sometimes there are giant sentient blocks of ice within the ocean that will shoot freezing beams at you. and in despite of the horrors, in spite of it all, the world is still full of color and whimsy. YOLO, you only live once. Enjoy your life while it is here. I'm missing 44, okay. Wait, 27, 44. Wait, I don't need to be here, that's right. I can just look at the hints. Oh, 5 more creatures. 5 more creatures. It's a chance for learning, too. Color in danger indicates toxicity, but consider the humble blueberry. Nothing toxic about the humble blueberry. Okay, metal and toy. Metal and flower. Pine trees. Lucky rice doll. Rice doll? Dice roll. After all other... Oh, the final animal. Okay, so dice, pine trees. Metal biome, flower biome. Okay, metal toy, metal flower, dice, trees. Okay. Wait, it was like metal flower, metal... I've forgotten. I've forgotten. Metal toy, metal flower. Okay. Dice, trees. Pine trees. Sylvia, I need to find some trees with you. The humble blueberry, the humble blueberry. Don't underestimate the humble blueberry. You see? She was turned into a blueberry precisely because she underestimated the humble blueberry. But if you don't underestimate the humble blueberry, it'll protect you for the rest of your life. Lucky feels... appears... If it feels luck in the air. As a compulsive all-or-nothing personality, it leads it to making bad life decisions. Oh, Lucky. Lucky says 90% of gamblers quit before they win it big. 2. Give me another one. Give me another one. 5! Give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. Yeah! Okay, wait. Trees, metal flower, metal toy. Where's the metal biome? All the way at the top. That would be metal toy, wouldn't it? Okay, wait. No, we're a little bit far from... I think we can just walk there. We're already at the toy biome right now. Mr. 3, Mr. 3. Oh, there he is. Alright. Nice, there's a lot of guys over here. 27. It's Phaetog? No idea what you're talking about. Springlon. As it walks around, the sound of sloshing water can be heard inside. Wherever it cries, flowers bloom on the ground. Flowers, 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 flowers. Give in to the creatures. Become one with the creatures. New animal. Pond Scar. Fastest animal on Formless Star. It zooms around from place to place with no real trajectory or purpose. It's nothing to prove. A lot of these guys are just here. They're not really doing anything in particular, are they? Okay, so this is the metal toy. Next we needed... metal flower, which I don't think we have in this iteration of the planet, so I think we need to teleport. Okay. Oh, that's right, pine trees, thank you. Actually, wait, though. Because, like... I don't remember. We still have 61, and then... 44. Yeah. It's the last of the standard animals, so... I think we just need the pine tree one? And then we can hunt down the final animal? These are... deciduous trees. These are not the right kind. Palm trees. Also wrong kind of tree. Where are my... Did I make a mistake? Did I not talk to these guys before? Oh! I thought I already talked to them. Okay. Cones, a serpentine creature. It pokes up from underground near pine trees for camouflage. A sweet-natured being. A sweetie pie. Formless star. Little did you know it is actually a planet of the fairies. A Nemo and his crew are never coming home. You're on your new own Odyssey looking for new headphones. No! Oh no, your Muchafarias broke after spilled water by phone to close a bottle. Oh no, no, no! I would give you all recommendations, but like I feel like you Oh, good morning. So you found all 60 animals. That's amazing! You did such a good job! However, there's one other creature remaining on this planet. It's me. Ah. The final animal. Shape. A being made of a kind of space putty. She was once much larger, but used her body mass to sculpt the formless star and all the animals that live on it. Ah, Mother formless star? Oh. You know, maybe formless star being some sort of fairy planet born from like the flesh of like the fairy mother is like actually a decent theory as to what's going on here. Yes, everything it just said was true, though I don't know how I feel about being called an animal. I create this planet and the animals that live here. You must be wondering why. Well, it's simply because if I didn't make it, it wouldn't exist. And I wanted it to exist. I struggled to stay on one idea for a long time, and I always want to stop and start new things. Oh, same shape. So the planet itself changes with my whims. I never imagined I'd have an audience. I was quite content for me and my world to float through the stars forever unseen. After all, so long as I can make things that I myself enjoy, that'd be fine, right? Nobody can really see anything I do. I don't really have to worry about any of it being good or bad. Still, I did always hope that maybe someone would find me out here. It's basically the internet. Instead of posting your things on the internet, just send them adrift in space and hope that aliens find them. We do that, us humans do that though. Every time we send a satellite out with like pictures of like baseball cards like inside of it, or like pictures of Hatsune Miku or whatever we're sending out in the satellite this time. Or there's people out there in the universe who would really love my planet. You know, if there's only one person, I think it's worth it in the end. Truth is, I did make this world for my own fun, but I always want to connect with others too. So I'm really glad you all came all this way to see my little formless star. Even if you thought every moment you spent here sucked ass. I'm thankful that I didn't think it sucked. I enjoyed my time on the formless star. A few years from now, you might have forgotten all about this, your memory like the shifting surface of this planet. And that's beautiful. Life is full of many little fleeting moments. Maybe you'll remember someday and come back to visit. Maybe we will never meet again after this. But no matter what, I'm glad we've met. I feel inspired to keep making things. I imagine you and your friends will be leaving soon, so I just want to thank you again. Hope you have a wonderful journey home, and I hope you get to see many more things in your life. Maybe one day you can make your own planet too? Anyway, bye-bye! Bye! Thank you for your planet! Your fairy planet, ever-changing. Thank you for not trapping us on your fairy planet as well. This channel is a formless star! It was all a metaphor for creating art. I like that though. I do like that. These sorts of little personal projects that just come from like a place of like joy of creation. I do enjoy them quite a bit. I'm glad I played this game. Taking it easy. You cannot make me do anything. Alright, call my boss one more time. Boss man, I found them all. Boss man. Hello? Oh, an emo. I hope you won't have to hide from the police for too much longer. Wait, wrong person. Why was this guy so well connected? Let's see, an emo. Oh, right, you were the Formless Star expedition. Expedition. I keep saying exhibition. Expedition. Forgive me, I'm under a lot of stress right now. I'm thankful for your work. So, you currently found 61 animals. Oh, that's absolutely everything. You found every single thing on this planet. That's just amazing. So happy to have such hardworking people fulfilling my grand vision. I knew you'd do a good job. I'm very thankful. Thanks, boss man. Come back soon. Thanks, boss man. I'm not getting a bonus. I'm not getting a bonus. Make our own planet after that. Like a lot of babies on different planets. Human child on Earth. Make our very own planet so that we never have to see Boss Man ever again. How's that sound? Alright, I got sidetracked by the lady before. Headphone recommendation. I don't know. You guys know that I really like clip-on headphones, but I feel like you guys don't like clip-on headphones, so maybe you don't want my headphone recommendations. I will say I quite enjoy my Cost KSC clip-ons though, if you want to try clip-on headphones. They're not bad and they're quite cost-effective too. Alright. Animals! All of them! Alright, shall we go through? Oh wait, this is just the blurbs that played when we discovered them all, isn't it? I'm a little disappointed. We found 3 man, but we didn't find any of the other like 1 through 10s, just 3. I feel like if we're gonna put 3 in there, you can put the rest of them in there too. Anyway, we got our crew. That's everybody there. Alright, play music. I can play music on the computer too. Alright. Shall we skedaddle? Shall we get off of this planet? How about those ads running around the earbuds or something? Was it Raycon? I don't remember. I don't watch a lot of earphone commercials. Every so often I will go on like audiophile subreddit if I really need earphone That's how I found these clip-ons actually. I put it onto like Reddit. I was like looking for recommendations of clip-ons and everybody said, get the cost! Get the cost! And I said, oh, okay. Lo and behold, I actually like them quite a bit. Need IEMs because you're mobile a lot and don't have the money for the over-the-ears you want. Moonjob Area 2 sucks. Oh. I hope you find headphones that meet all your needs. I hope you find the pair of headphones that you actually want, like the over ears you want, going like big time sale. And you can get them for super cheap, some way, somehow, somewhere. Somehow. Those SHP 9500s. Sennheisers. You see, I'm not an audiophile myself, so I just use whatever whatever is getting recommended on the subreddits. I don't have a particularly discerning ear, I think. As long as it's comfortable in the ear and it sounds mostly okay, I think I'm satisfied. Good thing about wired earphones, it comes over the ears, wires will get loose sound. It comes over the wires will lose sound, we'll have to move around many ways to get back. many options for headphones. Actually, this reminds me, I kind of need a new pair of earbuds. The earbuds that I'm using right now, only like the left one works. So like every time I use them, I can only like put my left earbud in, but like the battery on the left earbud is like slowly getting like worse and worse and worse. So I actually should think about getting new earpod buds sometime soon, because these aren't gonna last forever. Not if I either just spend 2 hours crossing to figure out how to find something that won't offend your ears. That's fair too. Actually, though, the noise canceling earphones that I have right now too, if I wear them for too long, they also start to like hurt my ears. So maybe I should think about like, I don't know, maybe I should think about finding new headphones for myself as well. Well, I don't know. They still work though. They still work though, and I'm such a penny pincher. If I have something and it still works, even if it's like causing me pain to use, I'm like sitting over here thinking, well, until it breaks. I'll probably keep using the headphones I have for a while. Yeah. Can I change the small batteries on the ear? I don't think I can. I don't know. I guess if I really wanted to, I could try to like crack them open. But also like, they're just like little cheapy kind of like no-name kind of like earpods. They're not even like actual earpods, like wireless earbuds. I should really get new ones. I should get better quality ones. I probably would be happy with AirPods. I should probably get AirPods. AirPods will probably last me longer than these things too. Oh well, until the left earbud breaks though, I'll continue to use these. Technically the right one works too, but like the battery only lasts for like a minute before it dies, so I can't even listen to a full song with both of the earbuds in. So as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't work. What do I get? Fresh ones, and then still working earbuds gives you the gives it back up. The new ones ready for that's. I could do that too. Plan ahead, buy them. What I should do, I should just keep an eye out for like earpods or something whenever they go on sale, and I should just get them so I have them ready for like whenever these ones give up. But if I have the earpods already, but then like I'll be like tempted to use the earpods, I'll have to test them too after I get them to make sure that they work, make sure I don't have to like return them within like the return period too, so like I'll already be using them, so I'll be like tempted to use them instead of like running my like previous earbuds into the ground. So you see, it's like, it's not ideal. Noise cancelling makes your head hurt after long periods, but they're best to study. It's like my apartment, my upstairs neighbors, I've mentioned this before, but like frequently they will play like very loud music, and so like I have like a pair of like those like kind of like noise attenuating like earplugs that like you're supposed to like bring like concerts and stuff. I have like a pair of those, and like I'll put those on, and then I'll put the noise canceling headphones over those, and if I'm lucky, that makes things silent. If I'm not lucky, I'll need to like play like some music over the noise canceling headphones over that as well, and then I get like I don't get quiet, but I at least get peace. Some semblance of peace. I don't know, maybe I just need a better pair of noise cancelling headphones. Maybe if I get the noise cancelling AirPods and then I wear the noise cancelling headphones over that, I'll have like double noise cancelling, and then I won't be able to hear a thing. How does that sound? How loud they listen to that, it's bad. I don't know. Sometimes like the music will be coming from the upstairs, and it's just like it'll be like it's a barely, you can just barely kind of hear it sort of thing. It's just like I can ever so slightly hear like their TV going like through the ceiling, and it's just like, I don't know. I really hate listening to like those kind of like talking noises. Whenever those like just hear ever so slightly talking noises like outside of my window or like through the walls, they like drive me up the wall. I just really hate it. It's like, even when it's like that much, I don't like listening to it, but like sometimes there have been times when like the music has been playing so loud it like shook the walls and sounded like it was coming from the inside of my own apartment. I put in like noise complaints too. I know that like some of my neighbors have put in like noise complaints too, because like I think I like mention to you guys around when this happened too, but like I heard somebody like once like go up there and start like banging on their door to tell them to be quiet. And then like one of my classmates actually lives in like the same like apartment complex that I do, in the same building, so like they can also hear the music, and they told me that they send in like noise complaints as well. And yet the music continues. So yeah, well, whatever. I got my noise canceling devices, and like I also won't be there for too much longer. I'm planning to move somewhere else when I do like my pre-internship, so it's okay. I just gotta hold out for one more year here. Push comes to shove too, I can always just hop in my car and like go down to like my school, or like go down to like the library, wherever else if I really need some peace and quiet to study. Just gotta endure, yeah. You guys too have never actually heard they have played the music before. I've been playing music while I've been streaming before, but like I don't think you guys have ever actually heard their music on stream before, so like they've never played like that loud while I've been streaming before, so that at least is good. That's good at least, yeah. When something bad happens, like world-ending chaos outside, I'm just chilling. It'll be fine. I'll see like the ominous lights like appear outside of my window like before they can get me. It'll be okay. I need better neighbors. Oh, I would move to a different apartment, but the thing is, I only have like one more year before like I gotta like move somewhere else for like my pre-internships, and also like I live so close to my school. It's such a short walk to my school. It's so convenient. It's okay. It's okay. I lasted 1 year. I can last one more year. It's okay. Just a little more. Yeah. Got a good quality mic, love the sound. Curious what kind of filter OBS? Really? Do I? Okay, wait. Actually, I just have like a USB mic. Actually, I was just like doing some like kind of like research. Like before I started, like I got like all my PC equipment. I was like doing research on like good quality like USB-C. Like kind of like I think it's like a it's one of those mics where it's just like it doesn't like get like all the sound from all around. It's like a what was it again? There's like cardioid mic. Why am I on caps lock? Actually, I should just like look up the. Do I still have the box? I don't think I have the box anymore. Does it say the? Does it say the model on the microphone itself? Sorry, my model gets a little bit... It's some kind of Audio Technica mic. Oh, it is an ATR2100X US. It also has like a connection for like an actual like audio interface, but I don't have a mixer, so I can't use that. Okay, wait. Audio Technica... ATR 21 at USB. Yeah. Is a cardioid dynamic microphone. Oh. You can't buy it on Amazon anymore, apparently. I remember when I bought it though, it was pretty cost effective. It didn't cost too much. Yeah. That's what I use for a microphone. I'm just using like some kind of like, honestly, it's like some kind of like $5 pop filter. That's not too impressive either. I did spend a lot of time playing around with like my like filter settings on OBS. So I'm using like the Reaper plugins for like my my limiter and my noise canceling and like my my compression and all those settings. So yeah. That's what I'm using in terms of audio. I'm not like really like, I don't know anything about audio. I kind of like just like look at like YouTube tutorials and look like Reddit tutorials and then like shuffle around my settings until like I think things sound good. So like if things sound like really good and high quality, that actually makes me very happy. I worry about that sometimes. Alright. Mixer. hardly even know her. Actually, I am like interested in like getting like a mixer too, though, because like that's supposed to like up like my audio quality as well, like routing everything through a mixer instead of like using like the USB-C connection like I am right now. I was looking at like cheap mixers earlier. Apparently like Scarlett makes like cheap, like decent quality mixers. There was one other brand that I saw like people mention like a lot too. And then like if I have the mixer as well too, I also have like a little like device on my desk too that I can just like turn a knob on if I need to like adjust like audio volume. And then like there should be like different like kind of like filter presets that like come with like the mixer as well, so I can do like robot voice and all those other kind of like filters that you see people do. And it'll be fun. Mixers. Pro streamer move too. I feel like all the pro streamers got like the stream deck and they got like the mixer on the desk. But yeah, I don't know. The audio setup that I got like now is like, it's okay too. Oh, I also should mention like my space that I like stream in like kind of like isn't like soundproof very well either. I don't have any soundproofing. Actually, at my parents' house right here, I don't have any soundproofing at all whatsoever. I'm just like at my desk. I got like the bare wall behind me. There's a window over there. I got like another like wall. I'm sort of like in the middle of like, my room like does like this kind of like weird like kind of like there's a cutout in the corner, so like the corner doesn't go like straight in. It makes like this kind of like stairway shape instead, and so like I kind of like nestle my desk inside of like one of like those little like stairway step shapes next to the wall. So yeah. That's how it's shaped when I'm streaming from my hometown. And then when I'm at my apartment, I have my desk is actually smack dab in the middle of my apartment, and like I have like a curtain with a couple of blankets on it behind it as some kind of like soundproofing. It's bad. Apparently it's doing its job though, if it sounds good. Yeah. Start talking about OBS settings. I feel I'm doing streams again, kind of kick in. Stream again if you want to. Just treat it casually though, I think. Treat it casually. I just stream casually and like, yeah, I think if I did put more effort into it, like I started treating this like a true side hustle. I started like saying like, okay, I gotta make clips of every stream. I gotta like do constant engagement. I gotta make posts here. I gotta make posts there. I gotta give you guys updates constantly. I gotta remember to make a schedule every single time. I think I'd become very burnt out very quickly and it would not be as fun. So I'm just going at things at my own pace over here and it's keeping things fun. Yeah. Yeah. Reverb filter. You see, I could probably set these things up in OBS as well, but like if I had a mixer, I could do it all at the press of a button. Soundproof. Please don't make loud noises. Please don't make. No, did you see about the soundproofing? Soundproofing a room is like for like to keep like sounds out, though. It's not like to keep sounds in. Well, actually, I guess that'd be good for my noise situation. But I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money soundproofing an apartment that I'm only going to be at for another year, though. Last schedule. Much. Last schedule I did... Okay, wait, no, I did a schedule, I think, over... What was it, like spring break, and then I didn't even stick to it. I ended up playing other games instead. Ooh, yeah. I don't know though. I think I like have a lot more fun too when I just stream like spontaneously too. Like, I'll like play a game one day and then like I get the rest of the night, the rest of the day to think about, well, what do I feel like playing tomorrow? I think that also helps keep things like fresh and like fun for me too. Yeah. I think as long as I like keep like my days consistent so you guys know when to expect me, it's all good. I'm keeping a consistent schedule even if I don't post schedules, and so that's all good. Try not to fall asleep to see the ending. Just a little bit more. I will make you fall asleep. I'm gonna keep yapping. And I'm gonna make you fall asleep. Okay. You are not going to be awake for the end of the stream. I will lull you into dreamland. Guess that improving is good if you scream it. Never hear me scream. I never scream because I get so conscious. Well, because I stream like so late at night too. I don't want to bother anybody with noise. And also, I'm just like naturally like soft spoken too. I think I mentioned this to you guys though, but like my voice is like, I have people constantly asking me to like speak up, and like people constantly like look at me and say like, what did you say? Huh? Can you say that again? Wait, what? Because like my natural speaking volume is just like so quiet. It's like I get loud when like I'm joking around with my friends, and I can get loud when like I'm joking around with you guys sometimes too, but like I'm not really a screaming kind of person. I just talk small. Oh, I was like, at my last job, I had a lady tell me once, your voice is just as small as you are. It's just like, yeah, that one's gonna stick with me. And I think I've told you guys too, like I had multiple instances at my school too, where it's just like I'm doing like group activities that are like being like precepted by like one of the professors, and they'll like also like on a like just because they'll like mention like maybe they'll be looking at me while they say this. They'll be like, by the way, like past faculty, when they've done this activity, they have like had volume detectors on their phones to make sure you're speaking at appropriate volumes, so make sure you speak up. Make sure you speak up, make sure you're speaking at an appropriate volume. And it's just like, oh man, you're saying that because of me, aren't you? Everybody knows. Oh no. I've made a reputation for myself. It's okay though, I can speak up if I need to. I spoke up decently at the event today. At the teaching event today I spoke up pretty decently. Yeah. Make some Mara noises ASMR. We were talking about that the other stream too, I feel like. I buy like the $10,000, no, the $8,000 KU 1,100, something like that, microphone, and I just sit around and I make like noises to you for like 10 hours straight. And you all get lulled into a deep and peaceful sleep. Yeah. I'm comfortable around you. If I get loud around somebody, that means I am very comfortable. I don't get loud around many people. Yeah, I just talk small. That's just me. I can talk loud if I need to, though. I can yell if I need to. Actually, the only places where I actually feel like comfortable yelling, if I'm not just like kind of like just talking loud because I'm like joking around, I'm like not really paying attention to my volume. The only other place I'm like really comfortable being loud is like if I'm in like a workplace environment and like working with people who are like, I know who are like hard of hearing and I know I need to speak up, or if like I'm like, yeah, in like some sort of like classroom environment where I need to like raise my voice so everybody can hear me. It's not too bad for me to like raise like my voice in those kind of situations. I can get pretty loud. Otherwise, I'm just like, if you were to ask me to like raise my voice on purpose in my room right now, I think my voice would like crack and I would get like too nervous and I would get like very warm and it would be bad. Oh, my fan got unplugged. It stopped. Stop fanning. Please turn back on. I'm very warm. There we go. That's my decibels. I don't know. I had to measure them, I don't know. If I yell at you, I'm really mad. Really mad. I don't really yell when I get mad. What do I do when I get mad? If I get really, really, really mad, I think sometimes I might get kind of like passive aggressive if I get really, really, really mad. Angry bunny, but I don't really yell. I don't really yell too often. don't know. There have been a few occasions where I've gotten mad enough to yell. Like I've said before, your bunny might have a little bit of a temper. I think I get it from my dad. Rumpelstiltskin tearing himself in two. He leans in close to hear the name of my firstborn child, and then I say it to him, and he says, "What? What did you say? What?" I tell him again. He's like, "What? What was that? What?" You're gonna eat. You're gonna yes. See you later. See you later in the VOD. Hello, time traveling gone effect. Mess up my 20 puzzle piece thing. Mess it up. How would I feel? I don't know though. If you want to get me like really angry, you have to catch me at a point where it's just like, I don't know. You have to catch me at a point where like I'm like really like stressed. You have to catch me when I'm like at the end of my rope. You gotta get me when like school's like getting me like just right, and like everything is like hitting me like just right, just in the wrong way. Yeah. I don't know. I feel overall, I feel I'm pretty good at keeping my patience, though. I don't like getting angry. Makes me tired. It's exhausting. I got better things to spend my energy on getting angry. So I try not to get angry. Or at the very least, when I feel myself start to get annoyed, I try to like... I feel like I'm pretty good at like recognizing that too, and like trying to get myself to like simmer down a little bit also. I have a bit of a temper. There are many things in this world that make me annoyed, but like... I think I've gotten to a point where I've gotten good at telling myself it's not worth it. I don't want to spend all my energy on this. It's not worth it. Yeah. I will say I'm fairly good at avoiding internet arguments. I don't argue on the internet. It doesn't happen. Maybe sometimes I'll get like really tempted, and so then I'll go into like the notes app on my phone and like I'll type out like a long-winded response and I'll delete it, and then like because I typed it out already, I'll like get it out of my system and I won't be angry about it anymore. So then I'll just like block the person and I'll like mute the thread and like I'll never have to look at it again. That happens sometimes as well. Mars anger management strategies. Mars strategies for surviving on the internet. Mature. Just things that you learn. Things you learn if you're on the internet for long enough. I'll say you're really stinky. You're being really stinky right now. You're really smelly. Hoo-wee. You talk to your mother smelling like that? SMH. Look at what stinky guy over here is trying to say. SMH. Anyway, yes. It's not fun being mad. I would encourage you all as well to sort of take a step back. Maybe you also all need to like open up the notes app and like type out that long-winded response and then delete it, and like before you like block and mute the thread. Strategies for you all as well for surviving on the internet. Remember, it's never worth it. They're probably a troll. It's never worth it. Alright. Shall we watch the ending? We've been animaling for quite a while now. I think we should watch the ending. Lots of ship! Oh, this is cute. Wait. I walk over to... This is cute! Would you like to launch the ship? This will let you see the ending. Your data will not be affected, and you can come back and find anything you missed later. Well, we found everything, so let's just go ahead. Lift off! 3, 2, 1! Go! Very unique and very cute, actually. I don't think I've... Well, have I? I can't think of any games off the top of my head that also do that. Cute. Hi, Anemo. Are you finished already? Ah, I was having fun. Still, I can't wait to get home and tell Pinwheel about all the things we saw. Did you have fun today, Anemo? I had fun. Exhausted. I don't know. It was boring. I think I had fun. I had fun with you guys today. I had fun. It's lovely to hear. I hope you can come back someday, but just for a holiday. Just relax, not for work purposes. I want to bring my swimsuit. I want to camp out under the stars. Are the stars also an animal here? You know, while I was here, I found a lovely, cozy little island. It's just perfect. It's not gonna be here when we come back, Vane. That's the point of the formless star. But I know that if I came back, it wouldn't be here anymore. Just how this planet is. Yeah. It's okay, though. I can spend all my time thinking about the past. Now you see, we get to come back and get to have even newer adventures. Keep moving forward, regardless of whether you want to or not. Keep moving forward. There is always a tomorrow there for you. Anyway, Turbine should be back soon. I don't expect she'll want to hang around any longer than necessary, so I'll get us ready to launch. Time to go home. Time to go home. Alert! Enemy creature approaching! Oh, go eat a stapler, Fanvoid. It's nice to see you back safe and sound. Oh, she doth appear. Are you doing okay, Turbine? Huh? I'm okay. Why do you ask? Well, you always seem just seem kind of miserable when going on missions is all. Sorry. Okay me to say? Usually cheer up a bit when we finish though, so I'm well, thank you. Seem rather worried. Oh, never mind. How'd you find your adventure? I have blisters, and I got lost, wandering around looking at a bunch of crap I didn't much care for. Ah, good to see you're still feeling like yourself. Anemo, Vane, I know you probably think of me as someone who complains a lot. This is because that is true. But I'm glad that this message went relatively smoothly, so I'm thankful for your efforts. That's all. Now, I'd like to get home soon. I'll get right on it. Conditions look perfect for takeoff. Ready for takeoff, ready to go home. Incoming transmission from headquarters. Windmill wants to utter something tedious to us, I expect. Can we just ignore it? Shouldn't be rude. Anemo, can you get it? Incoming video call! Hello. It's just me. Thank you all for completing your mission. I'm very grateful. This will be one less thing for me to worry about. Ugh. As you know, it's always been my biggest passion to try and catalog everything in space as best as possible. It takes an obscene amount of resources, so I run into quite a few financial problems. Are we a side? This is a private venture? So I'm very glad for all your help. You'll get promotion. We get promotions, and once I can secure the funds, we don't get a raise. Our boss is on the verge of bankruptcy. You really went and found every single animal. That just warms my heart. To think you go so far to see my dreams come true. I took you for a bunch of mercenaries. You met the creator of this planet too. Her name is Shape. I see. Caused me a lot of problems, but don't go and yell at her or anything on my behalf, okay? Caused what problems? I thought we were here just because we wanted to explore. We're here for the heck of it. I think of space itself as being campus is kind of beautiful. Maybe I'll become a space curator. Oh, no. Far too much to do as it is. Anyway, I look forward to reviewing the data once you get back. I hope the next planet we discover will be a nice, unchanging, static planet. That is all. See you soon. Windmill out. Me. Hello. You can talk. I want to thank you for helping me today. Couldn't have done without you. I have to leave now, so let's see each other another time. Bye-bye. Let's go. Bye, Anemo. Goodbye. Goodbye. Safe travels, have fun. All systems go, ready to launch, beginning countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Yeah! Yay! I wonder what like the voice samples. I wonder if that's like actual like voice acting from like the dev or like some other like some of their friends or like somebody they hired or if they use like a voice synthesizer or something like that. Thank you again for visiting me. I hope wherever you'll go next, you'll have fun. Thank you, Shape. Thank you. And there we go. Taking off from our formless star. Thanks to our... Made with OHRPGCE. I don't know what that is. It's not RPG Maker though. Alright, so just RPG Maker adjacent. Thank you to our dev team. Thank you to our dev team for your wonderful efforts for your wonderful game. I love like these kind of like short and sweet kind of like, yeah, just like a little passion project, just like a little blip in your life kind of like little like kind of games. I think there's a kind of romance to them. I don't know. There's just something's really incredibly sweet about them, I feel like. Inspirations. What do you think? Did our little crew right here take us on a journey, a very special journey? Maybe not through the stars, we only visited one star. Journey to the star. Thanking yourself as well. I like that. Remembering to thank yourself for like being able to put in all the effort, like all the effort and all of like the keeping like your motivation up. Thanks, me. All right. We did it! Yay! Yay! We've explored the formless star in full. Alright. Nice. That reminds me, I've never watched Galaxy Express 999. I should go back and watch it. Truly retro. Yes, every critic I see pills. That's okay. We can like different things. Starred in a journey. Yeah, ha ha ha. I see what you did there. Oh, there's an epilogue. A few hours later, our ship crashes and we are stuck on the formless star forever. No. We've left the orbital formless star. Flight path set. It should take just over a day or so to get home. So fast. So close to home. I think I'll switch to autopilot, and get some sleep soon. So exhausted. How are you all feeling? If I did all the work I was supposed to do, my energy would be at very low capacity. I'm feeling great. That means you didn't do your work. I'm feeling much better now that's over and done with. Well, actually, I've been thinking. You might be surprised to hear this, but there's actually one animal I found that I really liked when I was down there. Blue, cone-shaped creature with 3 eyes and bat-like wings. Did you... Did we bring the wrong turbine home? That one? Seemed kinda sus to me. Name of it was Yazavi. I don't know how to explain it, but it might be the best possible thing to exist. We gotta go back to the planet. I think we gotta go back to the planet. Like Spat from Hamtaro. See you next time, suckers! Can phase through walls? Oh, we gotta go back to the planet. Oh no! Turbine! We left her behind! We need to go back! Turbine! Oh, and that's how we get back on the planet so we can explore and get everything that we didn't get before. Alright. Stuck, 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 stuck. They left without me. Ah. What to do? What to do? Girls' night. Are you okay? You look worried and lonely. Sleepover. Oh, me. I'm fine. By the way, I actually think your plan's pretty neat, I guess. Girls' night. Girls' night. Turbine saying, hey, maybe this planet ain't so bad after all. Hey. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, everybody all together again. Nice, nice. Is that because we found all the animals? We get a true ending because we found all the animals? Yay! The end. It doesn't let me go back to the menu. Alright, so, yeah. It doesn't let me go back to the menu, so I suppose that's it for tonight then. The end, the end, the end. Nice, short, sweet. Excellent visuals in this game. I love the art style in this game. Very great. Yippee! Yahoo! Another game for the list. A good game for tonight. I picked this because I thought it would be a chill game for tonight, and lo and behold, what do you know? It was chill. It was a very chill night tonight. And yeah. I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say... where the day was gamble. 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 Can I get a definition? Can I get in a sentence? Thank you. One last thing to end the night. The word of the day to end the night. Alrighty. Yeah. With the end of our game here, I think I will go ahead and I will say, that's it for tonight. That's it for tonight. Get some sleep. I'm ended before 2 a.m. Thank you. Thank you to everybody that came by today. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for keeping me company and listening to me make my noises. To those of you watching in the future, watching the VOD, thank you as well for coming by and sticking around to the end of the stream. And then for everybody who was here earlier, thank you as well for coming back to finish things up. So, I hope everybody has a good night tonight. I hope you have a good day tomorrow or today. The sun is up for you already. And I will see you all tomorrow. I think I want to finish up, this time actually finish up Heartworm. Yes. So please do look forward to it, and I will see you all then. Goodbye! Goodbye! Good night! Goodbye! See you! Thank you! Thanks for hanging out! Bye-bye!